man? Let's get it cracking. We had it was open for everybody, but you know how we do it. Member only. If you would like to become an exclusive member of the channel, also we had somebody trying to come in and promote their channel, and before the live stream even started, I seen them in the chat trying to promote the video on their channel. Don't do that. And guess what? He's not even a exclusive member. So you see how a lot of guys do. They're really cheap. They want you to help them. They want views and subscribers and people to watch their content. But when it comes to them actually supporting someone else, they have a hard time doing that. Heck, I could have promoted him for free if he would have became a member. So here's the thing, guys. A lot of you are going to be watching this live stream, and it's going to be frustrating because it's going to be fire. We're going to bring some heat. It's going to be exciting, and you won't be able to comment. You won't be able to get the perks. So here's your time. There's the link. Become an exclusive member of the channel for $9.99 a month. Check out the other perks. It's all for you guys. Yo, dearest, girls are coming down tomorrow. How should I get in before one of my friends try one of them tomorrow that I want? Well, rephrase that. You said, yo, dearest, girls are coming down tomorrow. Are they your girls? Are they the girls that you've been hooking up with? Which type? What are they? Girls that just coming out of town? Just new girls? Where did you meet them from? Are they coming down for vacation or? Shout out to Mr. John Ham for contributing his 5 shekels. We're gonna get into it, man. KC, good evening, Apex Predator members. KC will probably call. And it's good to get different females, to call the show and different things. Whether you agree with them or not, it's good to just hear the other side. Now, granted, she can't fool me because I've studied female nature. I literally have a PhD in this, so. Didn't talk to the one I want much, though. Let's get into it, man. Shout out to all Apex Predator members. Again, if you want to become an Apex Predator member, there's the link. It's there. It's pinned as well. If not, enjoy the stream. Casey said, I'm not trying to fool. Of course, you can't fool me. Believe me. Shout out to Mr. Robert A for contributing. Let's get into it. All you guys, make sure you support the stream on this wonderful evening. Here's why a lot of men have a lot of issues and trouble dating and with women. Let's be honest, man. This is gonna be open. We're gonna be open with this stuff, man. Now we're not gonna just rant and everything because I'm gonna get. I always give solutions to the game and in life. But let's be honest, man. A lot of guys, most men are suffering. Most men are frustrated. Heck, if you want to come in here and ask some questions, you know what to do. Become an Apex Predator member. If not, you sit on the sidelines. But it really gets frustrating as a man, and I know what it feels like. And guys, go ahead and make sure you ask some questions. Let's be honest. When it comes to interacting with women, a lot of men just getting dates and heck, just overall getting sex. Just imagine this, guys. And I was having a talk with a female not too long ago, and I said, imagine your sex drive being 4 to 5 times higher than it is now. She said, wow, I couldn't even imagine, because she said she thought about sex often. I said, no, imagine, matter of fact, KC, because she's a female, KC, imagine your sex drive being 4 to 5 times higher than it is right now. And imagine you not having the options of guys that you have currently. Because I think you said in a previous live stream that you were dating a few guys, and which means you entertaining guys and probably stringing them along, getting piped down. But whatever, you're dating a few guys. Now imagine if you didn't have those options. Now, we're not saying, KC, or any female that's listening, I don't want you to be sympathetic towards men's issues, because let's be honest, you could care less. But I know what you guys are going through. It's frustrating, right? It's gut wrenching to uh, be a man and your sex drive be through the roof, and you're getting flaked on left and right. And we're gonna have some stories here. Y'all know we got story time. I mean, you getting flaked on, you getting ghosted. Girls coming to your place, they ain't give you no sex. It's tough out here, man. Listen, right? Casey said, she said, "Oh my God, I can't imagine." Casey, and all females is watching. Now it's said, it's documented that a man's sex drive is actually 8 to 9 times higher than a woman's. I'm just giving the benefit of the doubt and saying it's 4 times higher than a woman's. On top of that, no, Casey is not our channel MVP. Guys, we're not gonna be doing no simping in here. Dire Venom. I told you guys, Casey is just an average bitch. She's just a random chick that's happened to be on the stream. She is of no importance. So guys, no simping in here, no worshiping chicks on the stream or offline. But what you guys got to realize is, I know it's hard to go to approach a female and you like, man, she look good, and you try to shoot your shot, and then she just like, and you say, okay, let me just get it together. Okay, that's cool. She rejected me. Then you try to go a couple of days later to approach another female. You say, hey, how's it going? I noticed you over there. You looking good today. What's your name? And she says, I gotta go. I got a boy. I gotta go. And you know she didn't really have a boyfriend. You could just tell that she's just like, well. So then you say, okay, I got rejected by 2 women. Then you try to go, the very next day, and you see a woman, over there, maybe pumping her gas, and you say, hey, how's it going? What you up to today? And she just look at you. She look at you like, and you think in your head like, man, maybe she didn't hear me. And you say, hey, my name is Darius. What's your name? And she's like, and you say, all right, that's 0 for 3. Then let's say you happen to go out somewhere, and you go out to get some food. Maybe you go to a pizza spot. Maybe you go to a joint where you're picking up your food, and you clearly see, women are single at this specific area, this event. And you try to shoot your shot. You say, hey, how's it going? So you stay in the area? She's like, sorry, I gotta go. And you're like, all right. All right. And now it starts getting to you. It starts festering. Now now you 0 for 4. So let's say you wait about 4 or 5 days. And KC can say, oh, but she would never understand being a male and what we go through. And here's the thing, this is not a sympathy party. I don't want you to, I don't want any woman or anybody to feel bad. This is sort of a analysis just to give you guys a good laugh, but it's the truth. So let's say, you 0 for 4. Now let's say you say, okay, you know what? Let me really sit down. Let me see what's going on. You get a gym membership. You start really working out. You do this for 30 days. You like, okay, I feel good. I got my resources together. I looked at some programs. I looked at some Darius M videos. He teach me how to talk to women. I did this and that. And you say, okay, now I'm ready to get back out there. And you say, I'm going to approach 2 women a day. So you talk to a woman, she rejects you. You talk to another woman, reject you. Now you say, okay, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going, man. Let me keep going. And then you get out there again, and you talk to another woman again. And she says, oh, okay. And you like, oh, and you like, really? Now you don't say really. She exchanged numbers with you, and you're like, okay, listen, I'll text you later. She's okay, all right, see you later. And she's smiling at you. She's like, okay, all right, bye. And you like, man, all that work I've been putting in, man. See, I knew I could do it. See, I've been working out. I've been make sure my money right. I've been on my purpose. So you get the girl's number, and you say, okay, you know what? Let me text her 3 hours later. You text her, hey, it's Jimmy from the store. How's it going? Hey, it's Darius from the store. What you up to? Hey, it's Mark. Hey, it's David. Hey, it's Jared from the store. How's it going? And you like, okay. And you see it's delivered. You know she got it. You like, okay. An hour go by. You say, well, maybe she's doing something right now, right? Maybe she's busy out doing things. Maybe she just, in the bathtub. Maybe she's taking a shower. And you're sitting and you're waiting. And you say, okay, let me see okay. Now 2 hours go by. 3 hours go by. And you look, you say, wait a minute, this girl actually gave me her number. 4 hours go by. Now you start to get kind of mad. You say, all right, out of all that work, I finally got one number after be getting rejected 15 times. I got one woman's number and then boom. Cut you off. You get nothing. You don't hear from her. You like, man, dude, you start thinking, wait a minute. You start getting really frustrated. So what you do is you say, man, I can continue to approach and I can continue to put myself out here, or I can just call it a day and just say, you know what, forget these females. It sucks, doesn't it? Trust me, I know what you guys go through. And let's say you take a little break, you say, okay, you know what, let me just relax. And then let's say you say, let me try dating apps now. And you get on dating apps and you still don't get any luck. You still get women who flake. You still get women who play games. You like, yo, man. And you just start getting really enraged. Trust me, I know how I feel. Getting rejected time after time after time. You like, man, I know I ain't that unattractive. You start second guessing yourself. You're like, I know I look good. You look at yourself in the mirror. You're like, hold on, man. You start, looking at your hair. You're like, man, you're like, you look at your shoes. You start looking at your teeth. You're like, man, you're like, maybe it's me. Maybe. And guess what? Everything starts going downhill. I haven't cut my hair yet, so I'm going to cut it in a couple of days. But nevertheless, kind of chilly living here in Chicago. You start questioning everything. Oh, shit, we got a red bomb. Listen to this man. He knows. Guys, here's what's messed up, man. We have a female in here who's dropped more shekels and more money and more resources than the vast majority of you combined. Now, give or take the usuals, my brothers, Boosted Coyotes, the Terrells, you know who you are. Well, we got a female, and that's sad. Heck, I might as well, KC breaking bread like that. I might as well just straight up fly out to Chicago. Like straight up and down. I might as well fly KC out. We have a good time. She come to my crib. We chill. We hook up. We smash. We exchange pleasantries. And we can have that's what it's really come to. She ain't just supporting like that. But that's another subject. But the fact of the matter is, we got a female in here who's contributing. And we got guys in here who are straight up lazy and talking about some, man, what happened? Don't turn on the member-only live stream, man. Don't turn on the member-only live stream. But we got a female who dropping shekels like this. Shout out to Ralphie. We know listen, guys, we know the guys who contributed. Rejection doesn't mean you're not good enough. It means the other person failed to notice your worth. Listen, respect to KC. She's a female. See, I like when individuals show me that they appreciate me. Guys, I've received thousands of comments that said, Darius, I love you, man. You saved my life. That don't mean nothing to me. Of course I saved your life. I get tons of emails from guys, man, Darius, they send me long paragraphs, man, you're such a lifesaver. Okay, I mean, I don't even read half, and I get at least 2 to 3 dozen emails a day. You guys have to start showing and putting in work if you actually appreciate individuals. Now, I'm not forcing your hand, but I'm just saying this is an example. Look at KC. Look what she's doing. This is a female. For all you guys who are talking about, and matter of fact, let me use KC as an example. Guys, I never met KC. I've never smashed KC. I'm positive it's going to happen in the near future. Y'all know I deal with snow bunnies and white chicks, but nevertheless, you guys have to realize something, man. When somebody appreciates you, this is what they do. Now, this is a female. Now, for all you guys as well, and I made it on the main channel, on the Darius actual channel, where we are at 178,000 subscribers. Shout out to all the guys who watch my content and the goofy females who thumbs it down. I tell you guys, women who are actually into you, women who actually like you, women who are, guess what they're going to do? They're going to support you financially. It goes for men as well. So big shout out to KC and everybody who contributes. Shout out to Ben Baker. Thank you, Darius. Ben, make sure you become an Apex Predator member, man. Right? So guys, let's get back to the lecture. I know what you guys go through. Get a live stream a thumbs up, man. We're going to take some calls too. Being out there in the dating game, man, you like, man, I'm out here putting in work. Darius, what's going on? Here's what's going on. You guys have to realize that you can't win them all. Shout out to Scott Nguyen or Scott Gwynn. You can't win them all. Here's why most of you guys are having a hard time dating and just getting women in general. Women are always fielding options. Okay? Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't get out there and interact and approach, but you got to realize women are always fielding options. They're always interacting with dudes. They're always talking to dudes. Dudes are always talking to them. So women are going to try to get the best deal possible. KC called, I think last week, a couple weeks ago. She was like, hey, this guy approached me and everything. And guess what? She's dating other guys. She's talking to other guys. You got to realize it's a dog-eat-dog world out here, man. Seriously, it's an eat or be eaten. And most men, they're sexually frustrated. It's hard. Guys, I know it's hard out here, man. You got to jerk off. You got to, listen, I know it's tough. But unfortunately, only the strong survive. So you literally got to keep pushing through it. Guys, I can't tell you how many times I got rejected. Guys, it's 243 people watching right now. I've gotten rejected more than 243 times in my life. You can double that, matter of fact. And this is just coming from me interacting with women, approaching women. This is not even an online dating one that I used to be on that crapshoot. This is just me out here trying to make things happen. Heck, me trying to ask women questions to get some footage for the channel. They just, oh no. Guys, get the likes up. Make sure you give the live stream a thumbs up. Shout out to Ralphie for contributing to the haircut fund. Shout out to Mr. Scott Gwynn for Fiji Water Fund as well. So you got to realize, I've been out here. I'm out here. And I know it can be disheartening and frustrating for you guys. Listen, there's a lot of men who are just absolutely frustrated with women. They say, man, how could this happen? I work hard. I go to work. I do these different things. Why am I not having a successful women? And then for the guys who actually put themselves out there, you're wondering, why do I keep getting flaked on? Why do I keep getting ghosted? I remember the worst time, the first time I got flaked on. I'm going to talk about the first time I got flaked on, a woman didn't show up. And then the first time and then the worst time. So the first time I got flaked on, I was 14 years old. I'll never forget. Never forget. 14 years old. And some of the guys, I told you guys this, but I saw a female, right? And at this mall, I was on the second floor, and this female flagged me down. She's on the third floor. She's like, "Hey," and we started talking and everything. And me being 14, I'm like, and here I got my bag of McDonald's fries in my hand because my mom gave me a couple dollars. Eat me a 99-cent fry. I'm eating and everything, and she's like, "We should hang out." I said, "Okay." So I didn't have a phone at the time. So I told her, like, "Okay, text, here's my number." And I gave her my number. And it was to my mom's phone, right? So we driving home and everything. I said, "Okay, text me." She said, "Okay, cool." And in my mind, as a kid at 14 years old, I'm thinking like, dang, I don't. So I had to get my mom's phone. So we driving home and I asked my mom, "Hey, can I play a video game, Mom?" She's like, "Oh yeah, cool." So I'm planning everything. I'm like, "Please let this girl text me now. Please let her text me now." Boom, she texts me. I'm like, "Oh, thank God." So I'm texting her. And my mom, like, "Give me my phone. You done?" Like, "Oh, I'm just still playing." Right? So I text her, I said, "Hey, let's meet at the mall in a couple days." It was a Tuesday, and I said, "Let's meet up on Thursday." And I told her the time. It's like, "Okay, cool. I'll meet you at Foot Locker." And I told her, "Hey, don't text this number." She's like, "Okay, cool." We get there, right? And I told her I was gonna text her. So I got my mom's phone, and I'm with my a friend of mine. Shout out to Adam. I don't know where the heck he at, but I think he live in Atlanta. But I get to Walmart. I mean, not Walmart. I get to Foot Locker, to the mall 2 days later, and I'm telling my friend, like, "Yo, this girl look good. She cute, man. She talked to me and everything." He like, "Oh yeah." So we waiting outside, a Foot Locker, and I text her. And my mom doing some shopping somewhere in the mall. And this is 14 years old. So I text her like, "Hey, I'm here." She's like, "Oh, okay, I'll be there in a couple minutes." And we sitting there waiting. I'm like, "Okay, cool." And I tell my guy, like, "See, told you she gonna be here, man." You think she showed up? No, she didn't. She didn't show up. Didn't. At 14 years old, did not show up. And I'm sitting there, and I've never been this confused about a female in my life. Because I'm like, why would she tell me she's coming? So then I tried to give her a call, and she didn't pick up. I said, "Man, this is crazy. It's wild." So that really spurred me. I'm like, and I was confused. Now I lost my virginity like a few months later to another chick. But nevertheless, that was the first time I really felt a singe. I really felt that. And I'm like, man. And the worst time I got flaked on, I never forget, guys. Right? This female, she coming to my place. This happened a while back. She's like, "Yeah, I can't wait to see you." She's like, "You're so handsome. I like chocolate guys." All this stuff like that. I mean, you know how chicks is. They like to compliment. So I'm like, man. And then she texts me. She's like, "We supposed to meet at 7 o'clock. 7 p.m. She's supposed to come over." She texts me like 3 o'clock. She says, "Hey, just making sure we still on." I said, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. Good looking girl." And then I'm like, she like, text me your number. Or text me your address. So I shot it to her. I'm like, boom. She said, "Okay, I'll be on the way. I'll leave here at about, like 6 o'clock. So she texted me, said, "Hey, I'm on the way." I'm like, "Okay, cool. This girl is coming." I was excited, couldn't wait. Right? And she's like, "Yeah, I'm on the way." And on the way, she's like, "Do you need me to pick up anything?" I'm like, "Yeah, just, grab me." I forgot, I said some dinner rolls or something like that. Some small. She's like, "Okay, cool." Gave me a smiley face emoji. So I pull up, so she do whatever she got to do. And she says, "Hey, I'm 15 minutes away." And she sent me her GPS, like her, how far she was. And I'm like, and she screenshotted, she said, "I'll be there in 15 minutes, hon." I'm like, okay, man, this girl is excited. Shout out to DJ McAvoy Jensen. So 15 minutes go by, I'm sitting there chilling, I done shaved everything. I done, trim the pubic hairs down a little bit so none will get caught in her teeth. I made sure that the crib was totally clean. And she says, you know, and I text her, I'm like, hey, so where you at? You close? Because it was 15 minutes. And then my text message was left on red. I'm like, okay. So 10 minutes will go by. I try to give her a call. Went straight to voicemail. I said, that's weird. She just said she was literally like around 15 minutes away. So 10 minutes go by, another 10 minutes. I text her and say, hey, you good? Left it on red. Try to give her another call. Went straight to voicemail. I said, all right, this what's going on here. Never forget that. All right. And you have to realize women get a hit off being desired, my brothers. Shout out to Mr. Kane. Depending on how much extra she does or answers your question to cooperate is how much she's into using. Yep. Here's the thing, women, I've had women, guys, who text me, who's like, yeah, I can't wait to see you, and everything. They was into me, and they just straight up flaked. I had women compliment me. Oh, dear, she's like, oh, I like a guy who's tall, you're 6'3". I mean, I've heard everything. I've literally heard everything. And you got to realize the vast majority of women out here are just like G Money said, she used me for attention. And women out here just use me for attention fix. And they just give you some hope, and then they just, boom, they're gone. This is what's going on in the world. This is why a lot of you guys are frustrated because, a big reason why you guys are having successful women, and I know a lot of guys are approaching and everything, but you got to realize the vast majority of women are just attention seekers. Heck, I guarantee you, Casey has done it to guys too in her entire life. She said she's 38 years old. I know you got experience in it. You got to realize women can't help but to want to be desired. Because here's the thing. In order for them to want to be desired, they have to give you an illusion of hope, and they have to give you an illusion that they're going to have sex with you, that they're going to show up. And then they cut it off because they know, I got so many guys after me, and you're just, like I said before in a previous live stream, but just a blade of grass. Just a blade of grass, man. That's all you are to most women. Not all. But this is why you guys have a lot of, and I really analyzed it. It's not because your game is off, guys. It's not because you are unattractive. It's not because you're too tall. It's not because you're too short. It's not because the vast majority of women will give you a hard time because they love attention. And what's messed up is social media made it so easy for women to get attention. He said, man, bro, so she went ahead and pretended to do all that just to play you. Like, what was the work? That's what I'm saying. And I always think but you got to realize the things that women do, there's no logic behind a woman's actions. If you just responded aloof and not too excited, and probably wouldn't have been. No, here's the thing. Whether I responded or not, whether I was like, okay, cool. Because I remember just that particular situation. I wasn't like head over heels, like, yeah, I can't wait. Just basic conversation. But you got to realize, even if, a lot of guys don't understand, even if you do respond in a cool, like, yeah, I can't wait to see you, I'm excited, she'll still flake. Even if you don't respond, like, even if you just like, okay, cool, all right, see you, just still flake. So you got to realize that, okay, I want you to imagine this. And Casey, if she's listening, she can attest to this. Imagine you as a man having a whole bunch of women who want to have sex with you. You got a whole bunch of women who just want to take you out. Just imagine that. How would you treat women? You wouldn't respect them. You wouldn't care about them like that. You'd be just like, okay, another female who want to have sex with me. another female who want to give me some head, another female who want to take me out to eat. Like like I know that that's hard for you guys to imagine. Like, but this is the world of a female. So when you go to approach her, 9 times out of 10, she's already had dudes approach her like that week. So the biggest reason, the main reason why you guys are struggling, and I'm not trying to blame women, but a big reason is because most women are just out here to get attention, and they don't really, guys, let me tell you this. Us men, we get validation. You can say your purpose, but when it comes to women, we get validation off getting numbers and having sex with them. That's like our, our juice. Us men, we get validation for about having sex and with women and getting like phone numbers, contact information. Women get validation off being wanted and desired. That's it. Like that's why I said in the previous video on the main channel, I said women don't even like having sex, guys. I should say they don't enjoy it. They don't enjoy having sex because it's like it's so readily available to them. Now, what women do enjoy when they have sex is when they're getting something from it. Like if they're getting validation and attention from a guy they really like, or they getting like a roof over their head or something like that, then they'll enjoy having sex. So this is to clarify from when I did the video earlier today on the main channel, where I said women don't like having sex. No, they don't enjoy it. They enjoy having sex with a guy who's a high quality guy. A guy who has resources, a guy who's extremely attractive, a guy who's got things going on. So when she does have sex with him, that validates her existence. Like guys, it doesn't validate a woman's existence if she has sex with a homeless guy. Y'all see the difference? If a guy is literally homeless, he doesn't have anything. Let's say Casey wouldn't sleep with a guy who's home. I'm quite sure she would sleep with a guy who's homeless, who don't have nothing, right? Who's laying outside, because that's not validating her. What will validate her if she was to fly out to Chicago and have sex with me? Not beat my chest, but that's what would validate her. Or her having sex with a guy who she's really into, wherever she may live. Y'all, do y'all understand what I'm saying? Women don't enjoy sex. I'll take it another step further. When let's say like you meet a girl, and this happens to every dude. You guys are hanging out, you guys are having sex, y'all have sex like the 1 time, 2 times, then the 3rd time, what does she usually do? Like the 3rd or 4th time. It's usually the 3rd time. What does she usually do? She usually like, so where do you see this going? And in your mind, you like, oh, I'm having a good time. Oh, I'm just, and you like, you confused, like, what do you mean where you see this going? What she means is, dude, I'm here to collect payment for my body. So when a woman says, so what, y'all been having sex and she's, riding you clapping her from the back, pat, she giving you bonfire head. I've been there. I mean, head that put you to sleep. And then like the 4th time y'all supposed to hang out, you think, oh, she gonna come over, we gonna have sex again. And then she says, you know what she says? I'm not really feeling it like that. It happened to me. Hey, so where do you see this going? Or you know what they say? So, do you just see this as a sex or hookup thing? Haven't y'all heard that before? You know why they say that? It's because they don't enjoy sex. Women have sex to get stuff from men. I'm giving you guys live examples. When she says, when y'all have sex, she says, hey, I need space. You're like, we just had sex like 2-3 days ago. What do you mean? That's because she sees a better potential option who she can give her body to, her vagina to, so she can get something in exchange for her body, for her service. So you wonder why, man, why we ain't having sex no more? That's because she never enjoyed it. She just enjoyed the benefits of receiving, or I should say, the benefits of giving you sex. Why do you think, like, married men, this is a perfect example. Why do you think married men stop getting sex after they either ask a woman, like, for marriage, or they, like, get married? Why do you think married men stop getting sex? You think women don't like sex? Yes, they enjoy it. They only enjoy it when there's a benefit attached to it. It could be a short-term benefit. It could be her getting an ice cream cone for Dairy Queen. It could be her getting a dinner at a five-star restaurant. It could be her, getting a ring. But you guys gotta understand, when a woman has sex with a guy, she sees you as some sort of benefit, dude. Every woman, your own mother, your sister, if you have daughters, they gonna do. It's built in women because it's pointless for them to go out and have sex with dudes if they're not getting none from it. Now, it might not be a financial payment, but what it most likely could be is her getting a relationship, protection, provisions, a roof over their head, a guy who they can talk to, a guy who they can tell their problems to. And then when that guy doesn't want to hear her problems, or he tries to give her a solution and say, hey, baby, maybe you should have did this. Maybe you shouldn't argue with your coworker. Maybe, and the boyfriend or husband tries to give her a solution. What usually happens? She gets frustrated and she gets kind of mad. And what else happens? She immediately, instinctively, you sleep on the couch. Or if they sleep together in the same bedroom, she got her back turned like this. And a boyfriend or husband, he's like, baby, what's wrong? He kind of hard and everything. He just got out the shower. He get in the bed like, baby, what's wrong? She like, nothing. You see what I'm saying? Women don't enjoy sex like that. They enjoy it as long as it's benefiting them. Press 1 if you understand what I'm saying. I tried to talk as slow as I could. KC can attest to this. She don't like having sex like that, as long as she getting validation from it and some sort of benefit. And that could be a relationship. That could be whatever. Let's get to some comments. How do you respond to a girl saying that? Saying what? Rephrase your question. She excites you. And that's nothing, guys. You guys should realize, women will drive to waste your time. I told you in a previous video, a Tinder female I met on Tinder years ago, she drove like 78 miles to me. It was like almost about 2 hours, 78 miles to see me. She in my crib, we chilling. She like, oh, I don't have sex on a first date. We're not doing that. And I'm sitting there like, you really drove 78 miles, 2 hours to see me, and you talking about you ain't trying to put out? I ain't tell her that. I just said, all right, let's call it a day. And she like, and I remember she was telling me, is something wrong? It's almost like women like think we're dumb. Like, is something wrong? It's like, do you not know I'm trying to smash? Do you not know I'm trying to get some head? What you mean is something wrong? You look like, And she had to drive all the way back. So she drove basically 4 hours for nothing. So you gotta realize, women get validation on turning the guy down as well. That's why I said they don't necessarily enjoy it. They do it because they can get something from it. How could a guy respond to where you see this going after hookup a few times? Here's how you respond, because it's a test. That's a good question, Dire Venom. Shout out to Unique Mind. We got some guys, people who contributed as well. Shout out to Mr. Maurice Branch. Staying confident, consistent, and having fun is the key. Shout out to, I agree. That's the thing. You guys got to stay confident, consistent, and don't take a woman's actions and the crap that she does to heart. Like, just don't do it, because you're gonna get so angry with women. That's why most guys are mad, because they're holding women to a certain standard. Like, I give you an example, and I'll get to your question, Dyer. Guys are holding women to a standard. So if let's say a woman comes over my place after this live stream, or your place, and in your mind it's like, okay, she gonna slide over at 9 p.m. It's dark, it's late, the movie is on, sex is supposed to happen, right? In your mind, 1 + 1 = 2. But in a woman's mind, like I said, she don't enjoy sex like that. In her mind, she's looking and thinking, okay, I know this guy wants sex. What can I get out of this situation? And before I give him my body, before I give him sex, before I give him basically the most valuable thing I have, the only thing I have, how can I get something from the situation? Now, that could be just string you along. That could be a relationship. She might say, oh, I'm not doing it today just to continue to get attention. That could be her straight up asking you, hey, you got some money? I had a chick do that to me a while back too. I smashed and she was like, you got some money? Guys, I swear to God, I'll never forget. I'm getting ready to smash this chick. It was a while back. And we landed everything, her boobs out. And she like, you got some money? And I had never been asking me like that. I never had heard that before. Like, we literally about to smash. I got the rubber on. The condom literally is on. And she's like, you got some money? I'm like, and I never forget, I was like, what you mean? She was like, you got Cash App? I was like, oh, and I kind of played it off like, oh yeah, I got you after this. I never forget that chick. She was like, I was like, I got you after this. Don't worry about it, man. She's like, don't play me now. And I'm like, yeah, you good, man. I'm like, I ain't like that. In my mind, like, man, I got a hard on. And she looking at me like, kind of like side eye, right? And I'm like, come on. And I kind of twist her like her body like this, because she like, and then she, again, like I said, women don't enjoy having sex like that. So she like turned over like, okay. And she bent over, she arched, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, man, I'm about to blow your back out, and I ain't give you nothing. I ain't say that. I'm clap, 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 nailing her. And after that, she was like, okay, yeah, cash. I'm like, let me, I gotta get my debit card. Something wrong with it. She's like, okay, so she had to go. She left, right? Here's the thing, KC, if you ask guys if they have Cash App, dudes who you attracted to, they ain't gonna give you that. They just gonna play you. Trust me. KC, don't follow any of these anything I'm about to tell you in this live stream, KC, or any woman that's watching. Don't do nothing that they did, because only thing you're gonna do is set yourself up for failure. Right? But you guys gotta realize what I'm trying to say is women don't enjoy having sex. They have sex in order to get either a relationship, security, money, a roof over the head, even for you to be their stepdaddy. Like, y'all heard women like that single mothers, they be like, oh, you got to do all this stuff like that. You got to do all these different things. And these women, like, never had their baby daddy do none of the stuff that she did, or that he did, or it should be that she's demanding that you do. So I told you, when push comes to shove, that's when women say, okay, you know what? Let me see what I can get out of this situation. This is why women are always hesitant to have sex a lot of times, because they're like, what can I get? And most women have a timetable. Like, they have like a 2 or 3, like a 3 sessions timetable. They have like a 2 or 3 week timetable. So you have sex with them for like 3 weeks, and then after that they're like, okay, what's going on? Right? What if a woman was sex addict? Here's the thing, and let me get y'all a question, because I know I'm going. Maurice Brent said, what if a woman was a sex addict. Uh, the reason why a woman will be like, because here's the thing, I had women who was like extremely freaky. Guys, here's the thing: women are more kinkier and freakier than you. I was gonna do a video about this probably tomorrow, next week. But a secret women are afraid to tell you is they're far more freakier and kinkier than you will ever imagine. But they're only freakier with a certain guy if they're getting something from it. So if that means you being in a relationship with her, she's gonna do all types of freaky stuff. But if their relationship goes left or she not getting what she wanted out of a relationship, guess what? Her being freaky like that, that's the guys. I had women do some like was down to do some crazy stuff. Guys, if y'all ever had a woman who was really into you, who really wanted you, who wanted to be, they do some freaky stuff. But if they not like, get what they want, it's like, man, they out of there. It's like, yo, what the heck happened? That's because they took their freakiness and kinkiness to another situation, another guy, just like that. And I said this before, guys. A woman will always cheat on her boyfriend or husband. Now you might ask, like, well, that's kind of crazy. I'll explain. The reason why every single woman on this planet will cheat on their boyfriend or a husband is because women don't like being out of a relationship. So let's say hypothetically, a woman, I'm in a relationship with a female, right? She's not gonna leave me until she finds a better branch to hold on to. Y'all know how like us men, we get our relationship and then we like, man, okay, I gotta work on myself, man. I gotta lift weights, I gotta buy programs, let me get in touch with Darius for a consultation, let me do this, let me do that. And us men, we reflect. Women, because they're so relationship driven, they always have so many different dudes on the back burner. Or when they are ready to leave you, they'll latch on real quick to another dude. They'll have sex with you a few more times, rock the boat. They'll tell you they love you, but at the same time, they're having sex with the new guy. And when they're having sex with the new guy, they're scoping him out. So they're trying to see okay, is this dude a viable candidate? Is he stronger than you mentally? Is he stronger than you physically? Does he make more money? Does he have better security? She's sizing the new guy up that she's already having sex with while she's having sex with you somewhat. Probably got you sleeping on the couch. And then after she has sex with you until she loves you, she says, okay, cool. Now I can get the heck out of here, and boom. So every man that has cheated on or has taken a female from a dude. Every single man. I have. Don't let women tell you, oh, I've been celibate for a whole year. No, you haven't. Because women don't like being alone. It ain't much, but man, but here, shout the artist of procedure, contributed his 5 shekels. Unique Mind says, I'm listening to adjust according to these women. Shout the Unique Mind. That's the thing, guys. All the wisdom I'm giving to you guys, I'm dropping gems because I want you guys to be able to adjust. Not be upset and frustrated with women, because I know it's hard. It's easy to sink into that boat. But you guys got to realize that it's better to understand them and adjust rather than like be mad at them. Like, man, these females, man, they all hypergamous. They all be trying to use people, man. Yeah, that's just how females is. But don't let them use you. Oh, let me get to, we had a question. Where we at? Hey, y'all, make sure y'all like the stream. Let's get to 200 likes before we take some calls. Let's take some calls. 200 likes, man. Let's get to 200 likes. We'll wait. Get the likes up. Guys, moderators, Apex Predators, y'all coach these people that's watching up. Let's get to 200 likes. Let's get the likes up. 200 likes. We'll wait. Shout out to Mr. Edward Acuna. Like the stream, guys, before we take some calls. I was long-winded. We got Casey contributing big time. We got Unique Man. We got all types of individuals, man. All this is Apex Predators field in here, man. Member only live stream. Also, guys, if you'd like to contribute via PayPal or Cash App, all 100% proceeds will go to me or Venmo. I'll put the links in there. Go ahead and show your support. If not, that's on you. Thank you, Mr. Edward. Go ahead. We'll wait on the 200 likes. Y'all know how we do. We'll wait on it. Trust me, I got all day. I'm chilling. Dre, should be Dire Venom. We'll get to your question. Once we get to 200 likes, we'll get to your question and we'll open up the hotline, man. Because we all know guys want to call. Darius, man, I got a question. Darius, man, help me out. Darius, I got a question, man. What's going on? Go ahead, like the stream. Give it a thumbs up. 200 likes. We waiting on y'all. Dire Venom says, how could a guy respond to where you see this going after hooking up a few times? That's a good question. If a woman asks you, so where do you see this going? It's a test. Because I don't want to say it's a lose-lose situation for you because you getting rid of a woman is not a lose-lose. What you need to say is this, but let's get to the mechanisms of why women say, where do you see this going? It's because they want more from you. And what they're saying is, essentially, subconsciously is, I have a guy or two guys who are ready and willing to do more than you're doing in exchange for my body. So where do you see this going? When she asks you this is, she's saying, dude, you got to start either putting something forward financially, taking me out to eat. You got to start buying me stuff. You got to let me move in. A lot of times it's just like let her move in. A lot of the times it's like you going on Facebook or whatever social media platform and changing your relationship status to y'all being together. It could be y'all just posting a picture together on Instagram, like her getting a relationship feeling, because women get, they get butterflies. They love being in relationships and being, wanted by men. Us men, we get validation from, again, numbers and having sex. Women get validation from being in relationships. So when she says, so where do you see this going? That's what she means. She's trying to get something from it. Now, I don't have to be like straight up you giving her money or buying her, or paying her bills or buying her heels and purses. A lot of times it means like, yo, do you plan on going out with me and holding my hand? Like, that's what it means. Like, I never forget this female. She was just used to come over. She used to like give me head like all the time years ago. And then she used to, I remember she was like, this lasted for like 4 months. She was like, so where do you see this going? Are we gonna go out anywhere? Or I'm like, and I didn't really like her like that. You know what I'm saying? She was just a chick who just give me some good top. It's summertime. And I'm like, okay, so what you want to do? And she was like, let's go, let's go to a movie or something like that. I'm like, okay. So I took her to a movie, and I'll never forget, she was like holding my hand in line, and I'm looking like, man, I hope my guys don't, nobody don't see me, because I'm a player. Now, she wasn't bad looking. It was just like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting in line and everything, and we in the movie. I'm like, okay, I don't think somebody saw me. And she was just happy. She was just happy that we went out. The movie was like, I think like $4 or $5, something like that. Like that's what women mean when they say, so where do you see this going most of the time? They just want you to go out and hold hands with them. They just want you to go out and like ride in a car with them. They just want you to like sit, they want to sit passenger with you and hold your hand. They want to like hold your arm and they want that security feeling. Because women cannot like have sex with a guy and then just dip off like that. They want that boyfriend energy. It's out the unique mind. Like some women can do it, but every single woman eventually, she's gonna be like, okay, I want you to be my boyfriend. Let's get together. Let's like take pictures. Let's go miniature golfing. Let's go through the mall and walk. Let's hang out. Let's do boyfriend girlfriend stuff. Right? That's why women say that, man. All right, let's take 200 likes. Rids your coattails usually from your achievements. So anyway, when she says that, just tell her, hey, I'm enjoying the time that we have together. You're a good girl. You're fun. I'm just enjoying the time we got together. Let's continue to let's continue having a good time. That's it. Now here's the thing. She's most likely gonna that ain't the answer she want to hear. She want to hear, hey, you can move in with me. Hey, you can start leaving your bras and underwear here. Hey, you can start. She want to hear, hey, you can start bringing your pots and pans here. Hey, you can start, hanging your clothes up in my closet type of stuff. That's what she want to hear. So when you don't give her that answer, she's gonna be like, oh, okay. Then she might have sex with you one more time. Then after that, she ain't dealing with you. She's gonna either slowly dip or ghost you afterwards. Exactly. Unique mind know what I'm talking about. She's gonna dip off on you, or she'll be like, she's gonna slow ghost you. It's gonna just a slow ghost. You think she is looking for a boyfriend or for you to stop hooking up with other girls? Bro, y'all act like y'all wouldn't want to. Here's the thing. Who are you talking about, Josh? If you do things right, it's nothing with having a rotation get old. Rephrase that question or your response, Josh. Both of your responses, the girlfriend and the rotation response, or your comment. Casey says, you think she is looking for a boyfriend or for you to stop hooking up with other girls? What she's looking for is women eventually want companionship. Like Casey, I remember you said you was dating some dudes and everything. Eventually, the reason why you're dating a lot of dudes for the most part is because that you want companionship and you're keeping your options open. You want a guy who has his stuff together, who you can benefit from, or a boyfriend. So it could be it's both of those. You answer your question. The reason why she's doing it is because she wants you to stop hooking up with other girls so you can be her boyfriend. Or you can be, and she can be your girlfriend. Every woman wants security, guys. Every woman wants to come home and talk to a dude on the phone. And guys, it gets kind of old, a woman just on the phone with or texting a whole bunch of dudes. But here's the thing, Casey, when you said you have options, that's true. Every woman has options. But at the same time, you don't have the options like that. See, it's different when a woman has options than a man. I'll break it down real quick, and we'll take calls. When you say, you said why settle when you have options? We talk about this in the manosphere all the time. The reason why women don't settle is because they have an illusion that they have options. Casey, whoever you're dating or dealing with, I guarantee you, the reason why you're still dating and single and still seeing different guys is because you don't really want to be with those guys like that. So the illusion of you having options is, you got a lot of dudes who want you. You got a lot of dudes who trying to smash. You got a lot of dudes who will probably take you out for a hamburger or something like that. But you don't have a rock solid dude who you like, oh, I'm head over heels for. You don't have a dude like myself who you can just throw 100 shekels to, who you can drop a C-note to. You don't have that type of guy. Now, I'm not blowing my head up. I'm just saying that's the type of guy you don't have. Because I guarantee you, KC, the guys who you're dating, you ain't break no bread on them like that. Am I right or am I wrong? Right? So you do have options. You have a whole bunch of options. Dudes who want to smash, dudes who ain't even all that, dudes who you know who kind of not really alpha like that. So you ain't gonna like focus on that one dude. So a woman having options, that's like nothing. That's her basically saying, a woman saying, "Oh, I got options." You know how women say that? I got a whole bunch of options out here, man. I got a whole bunch of dudes that want me. Yeah, you got a whole bunch of dudes that want to smash. Not to throw no shade, KC, but you got a whole bunch of dudes who want to smash. You ain't trying to be with them like that because you know that, hey, these ain't the dudes I really want. Some women don't have an option for a man to commit. Thank you, unique man. So if it's not the dude that you probably got dudes that want to commit to you, KC, but you like, man, I ain't trying to be with those dudes like that. I ain't trying to, ugh. So you keep them around on the bench as options, so it gives you the illusion like, yeah, I still got dudes who want me. But deep down, when you go to sleep, deep down, when you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh my God, another good morning text from this guy. Hey, how's it going, Brandon? You ain't enthused like that. Because if you was enthused, you would drop all those other guys you're dealing with. And you deal with that one alpha. You just don't have that guy. Does that explain your situation or your question? Right, you have options. Some women don't. Thank you, Mr. Unique Mind. Let's open up the phone lines. Six 630-618-7110. Yeah, options that she don't want, essentially. Trust me, I'm a mastermind at this. What's your name? Talk to us. Where you from?
I'm from England.
Talk loud for us, man. Go ahead.
I'm from England.
What's your name?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
My name is Sean.
Who?
Sean.
Sean. Okay. Make sure you talk real loud for us, please. Go ahead, Sean.
All right. So there was this girl that I cut off like a year ago because she was just playing games, trying to use the virus as an excuse not to come and see me. So today, out of the blue, she just texted me saying, "Hey, I miss you, and I want to be in a relationship with you," but she doesn't want to have sex on the first date. So I'm just confused.
How old is she?
She's 17.
How old are you?
18.
All right. Here's the thing. At your age, you're gonna deal with a lot of goofy women. Even if you get older, you gotta realize women say, and for all you guys, I make so many videos about this. Women say this when in their 30s, guys, in their 40s. Like I've dealt with women in their 30s, 40s. I've dealt with women in their 20s. Like every woman says this. The reason why she says this is because number one, she's tired of getting ran through by a lot of different guys. Even as even at her age, she's tired of getting smashed and everything, and that's why she says, "Oh, I don't want to have sex with you right now. I don't want to have sex. I want a relationship," because she wants the benefits of being with you. She wants resources. She wants a guy who's going to hold her hand and all this other stuff, to hear her silly problems and talk about, take pictures and stuff. Like women love that stuff, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But never let a woman force you into being in a relationship with her. Like she just like you said, she said, "I don't want to have sex." That means she's being selfish. That means she doesn't really like you. She just wants the title of a relationship. And there's a lot of women who going around like that. They tired of getting smashed. They don't, again, like I said, they don't like sex like that. They don't enjoy it. They just want that title of a boyfriend, but they don't want to service your needs as a male. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the answer to that, or the answer you give her, I should say, you just block her. Don't even like try to negotiate or talk to her, because in her mind, she already sees you more as a beta guy. You can't negotiate attraction, so she's not really all that attracted to you. This is why she got in touch with you. You said like a year later.
Yeah.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So she got in touch with you a whole year later. You know why? Because she was sleeping around and hooking up with guys that she really desired and that she really found sexually attractive, but those guys didn't want to actually be with her. So now she hit you up a year later and said, "Hey, I want to be with you, but I ain't trying to have sex like that. So I want a relationship." That's because she tried to get pumped and dumped and ran through, and she thought the grass was green on the other side, most likely. So now she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna hit up Chris. I'm gonna hit up the weakest link. It's kind of like let's say and I know a lot of guys can attest to this. Let's say you on a Friday night, tomorrow Friday for us, for me in Chicago. You chilling and everything. You supposed to have a chick come over at 7 p.m. She flaked. She's a good looking girl. What's gonna happen more often than not is you're gonna think in your head, man, who can I smash real quick? Who's the weakest link? You're not gonna like. You don't want no challenging chick. You don't want no chick who gonna like make you jump the hoops. So you gotta think in your head by default, like, man, who can I hit up? And you're gonna think of probably like a chick who ain't even all that, who you smashed before, and it was easy sex, just so you can, get your little hit of sex. That's the same thing. How the same thing women are. That's the same thing women think. When the guy doesn't want to really be with them, who they really want, that alpha male, what she does is she hits up the guy who she views as weak. Not saying you're a weak dude, Chris, but she hits up the guy who she views as like more beta, who she can get commitment from. Just like we would hit up a chick who's probably overweight or not all that to get sex from, and then she's trying to, make you her little boyfriend. So hope that answers your question.
Thank you very much.
No problem, brother. Keep your head up. We eating today, man. Guys, I'm giving y'all straight gems. Y'all understand? We eating out here. Shout out to Deshaun Santiago Jackson. He said 16 in England. That analogy makes sense between men and women. Just like my love life unique. Yeah, it is 16. Those couples are common. That is what you should fear, though. You gotta pull the. There is a Brandon, but he's a friend, so he says he's not trying to smash. Right? If you have what's your name? Talk to us. Where you from?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Talk to us, man. Talk loud for us.
Yeah, it was good.
What's going on?
Yeah, I'm Richard. I'm in college right now. I'm 20.
Y'all got to get y'all phones together, man. Make sure y'all got to go in the closet or y'all got to go somewhere because it's too much noise. Right? Y'all got to make sure y'all stuff operable. Yeah, so all in all, my brothers, well, we still gonna keep going. I want to stick to the title because I know when I start going and dropping wisdom, I just start going. I'm just like I can talk for hours on end. Guys, make sure you contribute to the Fiji Water Fund. I'm trying to get sponsored by Fiji. I'm not kidding. Hopefully it happens real soon. Go ahead, man. Talk to us.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Perfect. Go ahead.
I'm in college now, 20, and I was cool because earlier you was talking about how, when you shoot in, you got to stay consistent and stuff, and that was really similar to my situation, and I felt like you could, you were gonna expand on it more, but then you had to answer somebody else's question.
You said shooting as far as what? Shooting your shot?
Yeah, social media, how it changed the game and giving girls a lot more attention. And that happened to me. I'm in college right now. That happened to me last semester. And especially this quarantine.
What happened? What happened specifically?
It's just, you give a girl a follow back, she follows you back, you like picture it, and then you're in the DMs, but then, I felt like getting the number was the easier part
to, try to link up and meet. And I felt like that really is the challenge part because girls tend to play a lot of games. Like I was at the gym last semester and I seen this really attractive girl, right? And I seen her at the gym a couple times and walked up to her. I asked her what her name was and if she goes to school, and she's like, yeah. And then I'm like, all right, cool. She asked me what my major was. I said computer science, and we exchanged. And after that, I asked her, I'm like, oh, yeah, Snap, or things. She said, no, I don't use social media. I said, okay, can I have her number? She's like, yeah, sure. So I get her number. I don't text her till the next day. And then that same day, earlier, I see her at the gym again. I kind of act like I didn't see her at first. And then after that, she said hi. I noticed that she was waving at me, so I said hi. So then that same day, I decided, let me text her. So I texted her, and it was weird because I had never, at the time, I had never really talked to a girl that didn't really have social media. She was saying that how it's not beneficial to her life. And mind you, this is a really attractive girl. I mean, she got kid, all that. So, like, I was thinking, I'm like, there's no way niggas aren't giving you attention like that. Because if I think you're attractive, then, yeah, there's at least a dozen other guys that's on you. You know what I'm saying? I spoke to my brother about it. He told me that getting a number is kind of like the easiest part, kind of. And it was in that case because it ended up being a weird texting back and forth. Like, it'll be hours before she would text me. And she ended up not replying as soon as I said, let's try to link.
Like, right. You try to, that's what happens with a lot of women, like most women. Like, here's the thing. How old is that female brother?
I'm not sure. I think she's like a year younger than me. I'm 20.
Okay, yeah. So you're 20. Y'all both about 20. It's gonna happen when you get 30. It's gonna happen with females when you get 40. Because you got to realize now, and that's why a lot of guys are having issues with women in trouble because there's a surplus, right? And that's why we always say it's a numbers game now. Like, never take any woman serious because it's such a, like, even if you're in a relationship. You should still take chicks serious. Like, nah, you have a good time and everything with your girl, but you got to realize she's still scouting talent here and there, right? She's still got her eye cracked a little bit, right? And you guys got to realize there's so many different options for women. Now, I'm not saying you're not good enough, but you guys got to really come to this conclusion that she's not really yours. It's just your turn.
Yeah, I had a decent amount of confidence. I've been in the gym. I'm 20. I'm 6'5". I play basketball. And it was kind of weird because I thought I had, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought, things was going well because, we were going back and forth in text. And then that was the time where I didn't really understand the concept of being direct, like the importance of being direct. So I would be starting conversations here and there, and I'm like, now it's time to link. I'm trying to get busy from
right.
And then as soon as I asked for the link, that's when. And the crazy part is, before the day I decided, I should have linked. I asked her how that day was going. She gonna send me a whole. I'm gonna hang out with this friend today, and then I got.
But here's the thing. Just to cut through all that, brother, so we can get more calls. Here's the thing, guys, as well. It's gonna happen. Like it's happened to me so many times. Like, you texting a girl, she telling you how handsome you are. As the thing, you most likely are handsome. You're attractive. You're a good-looking guy. But you got to realize women love to be desired more than linking up with you and meeting you.
Yeah.
Being desired is because she know you. It's like women know this is the carrot, right? And she just dangling over your head. You think you running some game, you lifted and everything, you working out, you say you 6'5", heck, I'm 6'3". Guess what? They still gonna dangle carrots right above your head, and then you gonna say, okay, let's link, let's get together. And then someone will say, at least she said, like, at least she just like cut you off. A lot of women, as you get deeper into the game, because you're only 20 years old, I'm 32, what's gonna happen is she gonna say, okay, cool, let's get together. That sounds fun. That would be lovely. And she said, what time? And you say, okay, let's do it this time. She said, okay, cool. And then the text will stop. Then she'll start to like cease contact, or she'll wait like hours. Then she'll just, And then you say, "Hey, so we still on for the night?" And she'll just ghost you. It's a slow burn,
Yeah.
right? Just you got to realize you being in college as well, she an attractive girl. Like, man, guy, even if you're not in college, man, y'all got to just shoot y'all shot like crazy. Because here's the thing, brother, and I'm gonna leave you on this final note. You guys could be having sex with 3 different chicks. I've been there. Like, you got 3 females on your rotation. You smashing all 3 of them. They coming through, and then on like a week later, 2 weeks in, a month in, then like one of them drop off. Then another one drop off that same like the very next week. Now you down to 1 chick, and then you like, oh man, I gotta hold on to this chick. Just like us men are trying to build our rotation, women are trying to build their roster as well. Their roster of simps, their roster of thirsty guys. They're trying to build their roster of options as well. So you got 2 parties, male and female, building like just it's out there. I'm shooting my shot, spraying my net. She doing what she got to do, and it's a recipe for the most part for disaster, man. It's really messed up, but it's in this world, it's either eat or be eaten, right?
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so you guys gotta realize, we got another Apex Predator member. Shout out to Hakeem Andrews. Hey man, guys, listen. Shout out to all Apex Predator members. We will do a gift card raffle the first of the month as usual. This is a perk for being an Apex Predator member. Am I the only one who overthinks eye contact? No. Shout out to all the new members as well. And if you want to become a new Apex Predator member, there's the link that's pinned up there. Just click it in the chat. If you want to get your questions answered and all the stuff like that and call, become an Apex Predator member. If not, you can sit back and enjoy the show wherever you may be. But you won't be commenting in here. We had a guy earlier before the live stream started. He was like, yo, go check my video out, man. You like, what you mean check my video out? He trying to promote his stuff on my. I'm like, here's the thing. I can promote you, but it comes with a fee. Become an Apex Predator member if you want me to promote you. That's just how the game go. I paid my dues in this YouTube game. Y'all listen, you trying to grow and do your thing. Hey, listen. Y'all know how the game go, man. I just don't know it's chill to just stare at people when they telling a story or break it sometimes. Also, if you want to become a Patreon member, we got a lot of exclusive content on there. Here's the link. Become a member. Support as well. Check it out, guys. All you. Am I the only one who? Somebody commented something. Height necessarily doesn't matter. It's a perk. Like when I used to match with chicks on dating apps, because I would put like I'm 6'3" in my bio, I would get so many matches. And I would ask women like, so why did you like my profile? Or like, my question to them like, what made you like my profile? They would say oh, your height and your smile. Like height would be such a big thing for women on online dating. But in real life, the average guy is 5'8", 5'9". The average woman is 5'2", 5'3". So yes, it's an advantage to an extent, but you still got to have game. You still got to exhibit alpha behaviors. Because let's say I'm 6'3", right? And if I'm going around double and triple texting females, and you got a dude that's down the street that she talking to that's 5'7", I got what? 5, 6, 7, 8 inches on him. If I'm doing beta stuff, if I'm trying to tell her, like, if I'm saying, come on, let's hang out, if I'm pressuring her, and the dude down the street, he got game, he, aloof, he doing his thing, who you think she gonna deal with? Who you think she gonna mess with? She gonna mess with that dude who's 5'7", not Darius who's 6'3". So it's all about your behavior, guys. And I made videos on the main channel. I'm gonna make more. about how you should be behaving. Let's be honest. Now, some of you might say, "Man, Darius, what you mean behaving?" Yeah, you got to exude certain qualities, and you got to suppress certain qualities so women can find you attractive. And the better you get at the game, the more women you'll get, and the longer women will stick around. Because a lot of dudes, they can get women. They're attractive and everything. They look good. They're tall. They're whatever. They're successful, but then they just doing beta stuff. They are like just professing their feelings, talking about, hey, I love you. I want you to move in with me. All type of stuff like that. So you gotta, behaviors are more important, believe it or not. I don't want to say look, because looks get you in the door. That gets you in the door. What keeps the door, what allows her to close the door and you being in there with her, or I should say between her legs, is your behaviors, you playing your cards right. I just don't know if it's chill to just stare. Oh, you already read that crap. Why do women pursue us when we reject them? Just validation, that's it. That's all. Like, women love validation. Like, they love it, man. They like, guys, just like guys, sex is like validation for women. I should say validation is like sex for us men. Did I say that right? Yeah. So if you want a woman, a lot of the time, like if you got a main chick or a girlfriend, man, punish that female by ignoring her. But you can't be scared that, oh man, she gonna go deal with another guy. So who freaking cares? Ignore her by punishing her. Punish her by ignoring her. And you'll see the results. Like, don't be trying to debate with her because she know what she did. She know your standards and expectations. No, you ignore her. I guarantee you she's going to come around. Hey, I'm just thinking about you. I'm sorry. Hey, can we work things out? Hey, I miss you. She's going to be trying to give you sex. She's going to be pursuing you. But if you try to be like, hey, man, baby, listen, man. I'm trying to tell you, it can be just do it this way. She's going to look at you like, She's gonna be bucking. She's gonna be because women don't respond. What they respond to is different from what they want is different from what they respond to. So women respond to silence. Women respond to you ignoring them. Now, granted, she has to be attracted to you. A lot of guys gonna say, "Oh man, I've been ignoring this girl for weeks. She ain't look my way." Yeah, because she ain't attracted to you like that, right? This is for women who you had sex with, who you into, who's attracted to you. Ignore these women, like straight up. Just ignore her. Like, get out of here, man. Watch she come back around. She be like, "Oh, hi, baby. Hi, hello. Just thinking about you." All that silly crap. Because women need validation. Guys, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I'm such a vet in this game. I know when I'm a smash a chick. Give me an example. Let's say like I'm talking to a female right now. And I can feel she kind of on some goofiness. And she said we gonna hang out and get together. But I can tell like it's kind of like kind of lukewarm in a way. You know what I do? Completely cut contact. And it just automatically, it's like clockwork. It reels her back in. And it raises her interest by 70, 80%. And now she's trying to hang out. All because, like, I've gotten so much, oh my God, like, so many, the most women I've gotten, I should say the bulk of women I've gotten in my life that had sex, I ignored. Now, there was mutual attraction. They found me attractive, but it's almost like women will only have, they will have sex with you basically when you don't want them. Like, that's just how women operate. They can't help it. They want to give their bodies to dudes who don't give them validation, who don't compliment them, who don't, like, check up on them. Like, I never forget, man. I'll put this on everything. It was a while back, years ago. And I'm chilling with this Hispanic female. She was Mexican chick, right? And we laying in my bed, I'm smashing and stuff, and after I'm done, I'm laying down, right, just chilling, and I'm checking my phone. And the funny thing is, as I'm smashing, and she giving me head on the bed, like her phone kept going off, like it wasn't no text message. It was like it was a phone call. It was like over. I'm like, what the heck? And then after we got through hooking up and we laying down, like, and she kept going, like, you gonna get that? And she like, oh, like she like it was like nothing, like, oh, and she picked up the phone, she's like, oh, and she's just laughing. I never forget. This how savage the women do dudes, man. Right? Right? And what happened is we sitting down, we laying down and everything, and I'm like, so you gonna get that? She's like, oh, and she's just like, like kind of like, yeah. And she looks at the dude, the missed calls. I'm like, and I just asked her, so who is that? Because I'm laying in bed naked. She like, oh, it's this dude that want to take me to a Chicago Bulls game. I'm like, oh, what the heck? So yeah, he want to take me to a Bulls game. I'm like, oh, you ain't gonna go? She like, I don't really. I never forget. This is what really like helped me get over the hump. She was like, I don't really like him like that. And I remember this is what she said. He's cute and all. And she even showed me a picture. No homo. She's like, he's cute and all. He's attractive, but I don't really like him like that. And mind you, I didn't do anything for this woman. Like nothing. But guess what? It was all about my behavior and how I was operating, how I was moving and presenting myself. This is why she was laying in bed naked to me, giving me top, and I ain't take her nowhere, as opposed to a guy who's blowing her up. Now, mind you, he wasn't an unattractive guy. No homo. He could be a good wingman with me, but his behavior let her know that, oh, you know, I ain't trying to deal with you. And he's blowing her up, calling her, and talking about, hey, I want to take you out to dinner too. And guess what? She declined. Chicago Bulls game. She declined a dinner just to chill with me, and we just eating the Domino's pizza that she bought. and he already bought the tickets. That's what was messed up. Like I'm telling you, women are painfully ruthless when it comes to mate selection. Now y'all see why like I'm ruthless with females and stuff. Like I'm not like I don't hate them, but y'all see why I treat them like, man, it ain't nothing. I will always treat a woman like every female. You're beneath me. I will always treat every female I come into contact with. Even KC, she dropped 100 shekels. She's still beneath me. And matter of fact, you better do it next time we gonna laugh too. And I mean it. Here's the thing. This is how you have to talk to these women, man. Because if you don't, what's gonna happen is they're gonna play you for a fool. Because women by default, what they're gonna do is they're gonna be like, oh, I'm better than you. This is some deep stuff right here I'm gonna give y'all, man. Some of y'all might have to watch the stream over and over again. What's going to have to happen with women when you meet them, guys, because they get so many thirsty simps and they never met a guy who's solid like you, who understands game and who understands his value, because women get, like, they just deal with so many different dudes and thirsty simps, dudes who have no backbone, dudes who just pedestalize them. When she gets to you, what's going to have to happen is you're going to have to put her in her place. You're going to have to show her by your behaviors that you're not one of those goofy, silly dudes. Then she's like, oh, okay, now I'll give my body to him. And how you do this is by you not giving no validation. You're not complimenting her. Because women are used to hearing all this stuff. Even if she's an average-looking chick, she's used to getting worshipped. You literally have to treat her like garbage. Now, I'm not saying you don't degrade her, but you don't do the things a beta would do. What I mean is by treating her like garbage is you have to not compliment her. You have to not send no good morning text. Get that crap out of here. You have to not double text her. You can't. Matter of fact, you can't text her these long paragraphs. She asks you, hey, how's your day going? What you up to? Don't get excited. Don't be like, hey, I'm at the gym. I'm working out. I had a good day today. It was so busy and productive. Don't do that crap. What you do is you say, you wait a couple hours. You say, I'm at the gym working out. Don't say, hey, I'm at the gym working out. How's your day going? Don't do that. Because again, you have to separate yourself from the crowd. How long can you do that until she stops trying? She won't stop trying. Now, here's the thing, guys. You can't completely ignore a female. You got to give her some crumbs or something. You have to give her some sort of crumbs. You can't just like completely ignore her. You got to say, you got to reply to her text. You can't be like, oh, I ain't gonna text you for a whole 3 days. No, she say, hey, how's your day going? You say, I'm doing great. Just give my oil change. That's it. And she gonna say, oh, cool. How's that? Like, she'll say something stupid like that. Because let's be honest, I could care less about how her day is going. And I talked about it in the previous video, guys. That's a validation text. When a woman texts you like, hey, handsome, how's your day going? And it's like in the morning. I forgot which video was it. I gotta look in my archive on the main channel. When women send you like good morning text, guys, like, hey, good morning, handsome. You wait till the afternoon to reply back to that. Because what it is, it's just a validation text, number one. And two, she sent that text to multiple dudes. It's just like a check-in roster check. Like you know how you guys go into class and like at school when you were younger, and the teacher like, okay, let me do a head count. Darius, here. Mark, here. Jessica, here. She's just checking attendance. She don't care about, like, she's just checking to see if she still got that validation there. So when you separate yourself from all the dummies and you wait, like, let's say she texts you at like 8 a.m. You wait till all the way to 3 p.m. You say, hey, I'm doing great. I just got off work. Been a busy day. What's going to happen is she's going to be like, oh, hey, what you, because she got all the validation before from those other guys, so you separate yourself. Now she'll be more agreeable to do what you want the longer that she doesn't hear from you. I'm giving y'all freaking heat in here, man. Oh my God, I'm giving y'all heat. Get a live stream a like. Listen, I took the whipping so I can give y'all the game. Guys, I've been through, I went through a lot of goofiness, man. Like, man, I went through a lot of goofiness, yo. Like, y'all would not believe like that. I can tell stories from right now. It's freaking 9:30 p.m. If this battery could last, I could tell stories all the way to 9:30 p.m. the next day. I have some questions. I'm either going to call in or book a personal conversation. Yeah, KC, email me. Here's my email. Let's set up a consultation. Because here's the thing, KC, and for male and females, I'm here to assist you if you need some wisdom. I don't discriminate, especially not against no shekels. But you guys got to realize I'm here to assist you. I've had consultations with like 4 women since I've been doing this. So there's women who reach out. There's women who see the value. But here's the thing, women really want to learn like that. They ain't really trying to, because what incentive does a woman have to become better? That's why you see so many overweight females that's walking around. Like, every time I look in the gym, like I went to the gym before I went live, all you see is like, if you see like a female, majority of them are overweight. That's because they're like, man, oh crap, I gotta get in. And you see, like, you don't see no overweight dudes. Like it be, let's give you an example. Let's say it's like 150 dudes in the gym. Let's say it's like 100 dudes in the gym. It's like 5, maybe 10 females, and out of 10 females, 8 of them is overweight. Like I'm talking about severely overweight. I ain't talking about no 15, 20 pounds. They just overweight. That's because women, for the most part, they don't really care about no like getting their life together like that because they got so many thirsty simps. Like me as a man, if I'm overweight, I ain't getting no chicks that's gonna check for me. They're like, ew, look at that fat boy. You can't even look down and see your, your Johnson. So us men, we always have to be improving. We always have to be up on our game. Women, for the most part, they just got to throw on some leggings, and then after that, they throw some little makeup and they good to go. But there's a flip side because the women who do that, they know that dudes ain't gonna be checking for them like that. Like as far as relationship, like dudes is trying to smash little piggies. That's the beauty about being a man. We know instinctively, and women can try to push this like BBW plus size body positivity narrative on us. But us men know, listen, if you are overweight, I ain't trying to date you. Let's keep this 100, man. If a woman is overweight, you ain't trying to go out and hold hands with her like that. You ain't like, even if I'm like just buying a woman something. Like if she slide through and give me some head and we smash, let's say she was overweight, I just keep it with that. Like it feels off for me to invest in an overweight woman. KC and everybody, if you like a one-on-one consultation, there's my email. It's embarrassing. Like it's not even in us. And I said it before. When you guys are out, just like be more observant. See if you see some overweight women who are out. You rarely see them. But guess what? There seems to be a lot of overweight women on dating apps. And if you look at the statistics, there's way more overweight women in the United States, matter of fact, in the world, than it is overweight men. Why is that? Where are they? You know where they're at? They're in the house. You know where they're at? They're making a quick stop. They're going to the guy's house to get smashed. That's where the plus size women are at. Somebody said plus size women be taking walks at night. I've seen plus size big women, like especially in the spring, summertime, they be wearing all black. They got their jacket on and they taking walks at night. You know why? Because women know themselves that it's embarrassing to be that big. Just like as a man, if you homeless, it's embarrassing because they looking at us like, as a man, dude, get up. What are you doing? You're supposed to be out here grinding. It's in you to make money as a man. It's in you to be successful. This is why I don't do a lot of those like self-improvement videos, because it's already built in you to self-improve and to make money. What I'm gonna do those videos for? Matter of fact, I already did a video like that. It haven't even broke 20,000 views yet on the main channel, and that's actually pathetic. But back to the lecture. Women understand that, most of them, they understand that if you want a relationship, you can't get that if you're fat. Somebody said, I looked up BBW. Look up Pog, BBW. But a lot of these overweight females gonna die in their 40s and 50s. Yeah. Kane Heinlein says, more overweight women in the world? Ha ha. I believe it, but I would love to see some evidence. The evidence, just all you got to do is type it online. You got the internet, right? Just type it online, Kane Heinlein, and just type in percentage of overweight women. You can do it in your country where you live, your state. You can do it in your county. They have those statistics everywhere. There are way more overweight women than there are men, because women know that, or men know that women ain't trying to have sex with no overweight dude. I actually did an article and I put on the Patreon, right? Where a woman, there's a female, it's in the Patreon archive. Become a patron, guys, today. where a female is talking about, I'm plus size, but I don't want to be with a big guy. I swear to God, man. She straight up was like, and I did a review. She says, I'm a plus size, plump BBW girl, which means she's overweight, but I'm not attracted to bigger guys. This is why you see, like in the black community, you see a whole bunch of overweight women and you see skinny black dudes, or just black dudes who just in shape. Or you might be out and about somewhere and you see like a bigger, curvier white chick, and you see like a black dude who's like in shape or something like that. You like, that's because women don't want to be with bigger dudes. Women ultimately, they want to be with the guy who's everything that they are not. So if she's overweight, she's gonna want to be with the guy who's in shape. If she's broke, she wants to be with a guy who has money. If she doesn't have a career, she wants to be with a guy who does have a career. If she doesn't have any savings and is not good with saving money, she wants to be with the guy who is. If she's 5'2", 5'3", she wants to be with a guy who's 6'2", 6'3". You see, like, women want to be with the guy who's everything that they're not. I know it's messed up. I know you're like, man, that's messed up, man. Man, these chicks. Listen, ask. I don't know. Sometimes I'll be, and this is back to the title of the lecture. Sometimes I'll be like, man, like these females, they got it on easy mode, like straight up and down. Women got it on easy mode. But I love being a man, man. I love being a male. I love grinding and putting in work. How do you deal with a woman who sees you as a 6 or a 7? I know a lot of guys just try harder and it eventually works. Well, here's the thing. Long Island Homes for Fizelle. What do you mean? How do you deal with a woman who views you as a 6 or 7? Did she say this out of her mouth verbatim? Did she say, hey, Long Island Homes for Sale, I view you as a 6. You're a 7. No, because women never say that. So you're saying that. Trust me, I know. Women never women don't rate guys like that. They don't say like, oh, he's a 6 or a 7. She'll say, oh, he's cute. And then she goes off your behavior. Because like I said, your looks, your smile, your image will get you in the door. But to keep the door closed, your behavior, the things you say, your game, your mouthpiece. So when you say how do you deal with a woman who sees you as a 6 or 7, you view yourself as a 6 or 7. I see right through that mess. I know a lot of guys just try harder and it eventually works. Exactly. Casey, women, I know I'm around women often. Women never rate a guy. So here's the thing. If you view yourself as a 6 or 7, this goes for all you guys. If you think, oh man, I ain't all that attractive, man. I think I'm like a 5. Guess what? You're gonna go for women who you see as a 5, and 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna really find them attractive. So if you view yourself as that low, you need to really just like, guys. Here's how I view myself, and this is gonna sound crazy to you guys. All right, give y'all some real game, guys. I got so many gems in this live stream. It's ridiculous. So guys, if you want to email a consultation, go ahead and shoot me an email. Here's how I view myself. I personally think I'm the most attractive guy on this planet. I personally think I'm the most attractive guy when I go into the gym and work out every day. I personally think I'm the most attractive guy that any woman has been with. I think I'm the best quality guy, the most complete guy from head to toe that any woman on this planet would stand next to. I think I'm the more attractive than, who is that one guy that like got his mugshot taken and he was like on he was like a model or something like that, and females was going crazy for him. Who was that one guy? He was like light-skinned dude. I forgot his name. I'm more attractive than him. Me personally, I'm more attractive than any celebrity that's on the face of this planet. This is how your confidence should be. Oh, Meeks, there we go. Jeremy Meeks. This is how rock solid your confidence should be. I don't view myself as a 10 out of 10. I view myself as, you guys wouldn't even freaking believe. Like, I know I'm not crazy, because a lot of y'all think, man, there's this dude crazy, man. You wow. No, I actually believe this stuff. I think I'm the most attractive black guy on this planet. Easily. Now, some of y'all might think, oh, man, you crazy. There's you wild. Guess what? Women love wild, crazy men who think like this. Y'all didn't think that? So it's just not me playing these games. I've been feeding myself this stuff for years. So guess what? As I'm feeding myself this stuff over and over again, even if it's in front of a live stream of 316 of you guys, or it's me in my bathroom just talking to myself, I feed myself this stuff every single week. So if I see a woman who's like an extremely attractive girl who y'all most likely would think, man, she out of my league. She's not out of my league. No woman is out of my league. No woman is too attractive. No woman is nothing. So this is why I tell you guys, you have to start talking to yourself. You have to start giving yourself shots of confidence every single day. Like, it has to be, you have to talk to yourself so much that you've literally brainwashed yourself. Like, you've brainwashed yourself. What if I got no eyeball? Shout out to TJ McAvoy Jetson. That's how it has to be, because women feed off that. And here's the thing, this is not just for women. This is just in everyday life. If you guys like have played sports, like I've been a 3-sport athlete my entire life since I was like 4 years old. Like, if you don't have any confidence, you're done. You're done. Like, any sport, they're gonna exploit you. It's kind of like if you guys play basketball, right? Like, pick up basketball like kind of competitively. What usually, for all my ball players, what usually happens? Or, matter of fact, you can just look out like on NFL or college or whatever. When they get a new, let's say a cornerback gets injured because the Super Bowl is coming up, right? Let's say Tom Brady is back there and one of the cornerbacks get injured. You know what Tom Brady does? And let's say another cornerback has to come in. What does Tom Brady do? What does every quarterback do? Oh man, his confidence goes through the roof. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, because they like, oh, this is a new guy. And the new cornerback that comes in, he been sitting on the sideline looking, and now, oh, he got to come in. He don't got that much confidence. So what they do, they just, okay, cool, target. They automatically go after him. That's because they trying to test his confidence. And that's how women will do you at all times. If you don't come with it, rock solid every single time, women just gonna eat you alive. It's gonna be over. Trust me. We eating out here, huh? Guys, make sure you get a live stream like. Let's get to 300 likes. Get in their head before they do. Get a live stream like. Get your confidence up. He's not lying. Confidence is one of the main keys. Yeah, man. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Guys, make sure you donate to the Fiji Fund. You guys have to believe in yourself. Here's the thing: confidence can only take you so far. It can take you really far. It can take you further than a guy who's not confident. Because a guy who's not confident, he'll look at a female and say, "Man, she look good." A guy who's confident, he'll go in her area, he'll look at her, "Hey, how's it going?" That's the difference. So now he's going home doing this. He's going home jerking off, thinking about that girl at the gym. Let's be honest, most guys who have jerked off, they closed their eyes, and as they about to climax, they thought about a girl who they really wanted. They thought about the girl at the gym. They thought about the girl at the Starbucks spot because they was scared to shoot their shot. Guys, I know how this go. I'm a male. Trust me, I am a male. I know how this go. When you about to bust your nut, guess what? You think about, the most attractive girl that you really want. You think about the girl at the gym, the girl on the treadmill, the girl that let's be honest. Listen, guys, I told y'all, man, I'm open and candid and raw, no homo with you guys. That's the difference what confidence would do as opposed to guys like, man, no, maybe next week, as opposed to a guy who's like, man, okay, and he goes, hey, how's it going? Even if she's like, oh, hey, and guess what? Boom. Yoga class. He said, you thinking about KC. Nobody don't know what KC looked like. KC could be, well, we know you're a white female. I don't know how you look. Shout out to Mr. Sweaty Tryhard. Great to see you in here, man. All my Apex Predator members. Shout out to TJ McAvoy Jensen. So when you guys are confident, man, y'all gonna make things happen. Y'all gonna eat out here. Just give you an example, guys, and not to beat my chest. This is what confidence will do to you, or do for you. Do you guys ever see me have on any panel? Do you guys ever see me like in a live stream with somebody else? Or do you guys ever see me like on a panel of like 4 or 5 or on a different podcast and with a group of 5 different dudes? I call it virtual sausage fest. Do y'all ever see me like with on panels? No, you can type my name in. You would never see me being interviewed by multiple dudes. You know why? It's because I choose not to. It's because I believe in myself and I have confidence that I can sit in my hallway, go live, and just give y'all work for hours and still hold you guys' attention. Trust me, I have many opportunities, but guess what? I'd rather do it this way because I actually believe in myself and my confidence. I believe, hey, I can drop a video on the main channel and gets thousands of views. Because when you believe in yourself, you start to move different. You start to think different. I believe by the end of this year, by hook or by crook, I'm going to be at over 200,000 subscribers. I'm already at 177,000. So when you actually believe in yourself, things start coming to pass. Then you start making things happen. Now, don't get me wrong, you can ask for help if you want, but I personally don't need no help. I seen a woman with a big butt earlier at Trader Joe's, and I said, hey, how's it going? She said, good, thanks. She wasn't interested and moved on to the next woman. No big deal. Exactly. She had the unique mind. That's the thing. You guys got to keep moving on. Keep moving on. Move on. You see a lot of them, I mean, you like, man, she look. And if you don't say nothing, guess what? You're going to be riding home and she's going to be in your thoughts. No, listen, you better reject me. You ain't going to occupy my thoughts. I ain't going to be no, man, what if? Man, what if I would have talked to that girl? Man, what if, dude? Man, what if I would? You never know. That's the thing. You never freaking know. I done caught females. We both walking in the store. I was like, oh, what you shopping for today? Easy. She like, oh, I'm just getting a few groceries. I said, oh, okay. My name is Darius. What's your name? Oh, my name is Sarah. Okay, hey, let's do some shopping together. Let me get a cart real quick too. She's like, okay. Guess what? We walk in and I'm just chopping up game. Hey, I'm gonna let you finish shopping. We should get together, hang out sometime. Okay, cool. We exchange numbers. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I'm gonna shoot you a text later. Finish shopping. She finished shopping. It's really that easy, guys. You just gotta get out here. I keep telling y'all, get out here. It's when I say it's that easy, it's really that freaking easy. But y'all gotta get out here. Y'all can't be out here sitting there. Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know if she gonna like me, man. Maybe she, ain't gonna like me like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta say, man, forget it, man. Practice getting rejected because you'll realize it isn't all that bad. Yeah, I joke around with it like, oh, okay, all right. Great mindset, unique mind. That's yoga instructor female teach me to stretch right and accidentally got hard on. Guys, make sure you like the stream. Let's get to 300 likes. Get them likes up, my brothers. Let's get them up. Challenge yourself to get rejected by the hottest females and see how that goes for raise your confidence. Yeah, you just goes for the most attractive female. I love when the most attractive women reject me. It's gonna sound weird, but I enjoy being rejected because it just boosts my confidence up. You ain't got rejected enough. I don't want the number. Just reject me. As a matter of fact, it's this dude on YouTube. I forgot his name. It's a black dude. He does like pickup artist stuff. He talked to women in public, right? And I never forget. He did a video. He was like, "Hey, could you just reject me?" And it was funny. They got him on camera and everything. He got his microphone somewhere hidden, and the female's like, "Huh?" And just a random female. He's like, "Hey, could you just reject me? Just you tell me to go away." And she was like, leave me alone. And she like, because it was weird because he's like, he's going out there like trying to show everybody it's not as bad as you think. I never forget that video on that guy. I ain't gonna shout him out, give no free promo. Right. You see what I'm saying? Because you guys gotta, like, I got so much content that I got ready for you guys, man. When it comes to me interacting with women and getting out here, listen, I'm excited for spring, summertime. It's cold out here, and nobody ain't out, but I'm ready to get out here in the field, on the ground, moving. I'm going to set up a consultation soon with you. I'm going to be great talking with you for a minute, bro. Oh yeah, unique mind. Go ahead, shoot me an email, man. Challenge yourself to get rejected. And that's the thing, guys. You gotta life. Here's the thing. I remember just recently, like we had a snowstorm, like it was like 4 days ago. I think it was Monday. Yep, it was Monday, right? And I'm driving everything. I'm coming from the gym, and I see this car. It got hit head on, and it's over in a ditch. Right, and it's a few ambulances. I'm like, oh, I'm positive somebody ain't survived. Like they did not survive. They couldn't have. Right, and it just made me think even more. Like, man, listen, I got to be grateful. I got to make things happen while I'm alive. Because what if that could have been me? I could have been driving and kind of any one of y'all just boop, and your life over. What have you accomplished? What have you left behind? Who have you influenced? Who have you smashed? That's the case. Did you go for the women you wanted? Or you going to, because here's what's the messed up part. Let's say you get in an accident. And let's say you paralyzed. Let's say you survive. Let's say you paralyzed from the neck down. Or from the waist down. What you going to do? wheel yourself in a wheelchair and start hollering at females. You're like, man, I'm in a wheelchair. You gonna all of a sudden see the light, and you're gonna be like, okay, let me get out here, let me spit some game. Females gonna look at you like they already looking down at you. So you know, you done. It's a done deal. So that's what I'm trying to get you guys to realize is listen, get out here, stop playing these games, man. You got two legs, you got a mouth. What would happen if you get paralyzed from the waist down? Then you're gonna be really paying for sex, unless you get a chick that like you like that, which is kind of rare, right? So you gotta live life with no regrets. I mean, the car 4 days ago was smashed. I mean, whoever that they died, they had to die, or like be injured. Like, and I ain't talking about no broken arm. I'm talking about paralyzed or something at the least. The car was basically almost folded up. That's what happens, man. And I'm not saying you should live your life for women like, oh, try to smash. Just try to smash because Derek said you gonna die soon. Oh, make sure you talk to that girl over there because you gonna die, man. Man, no, I'm not saying. What I'm trying to get you to understand is you gotta live life to the fullest, man. You gotta enjoy the time you have on this earth. I'm 32. I've been through a ton. I'm still going. I enjoy life. It's challenging as a male, but at the same time, you gotta really take life by the horns and just enjoy it. Do something that you always wanted to do. It could be talking to women over there. They could be doing this. They could be whatever. Right? You guys gotta like make sure that you make a positive impact in your life and people remember you for something. Something positive. Go for what you want. If it was a female, in this case, man, listen, talk. I remember years back, like when I really got into like not being afraid to really like go for women I really, really wanted. Because I was out there in the field, but I was dealing with women who I thought was like a 7 or 8. Then I said, man, I remember one day, I was like, man, I don't even care. I just straight up said, man, I don't even care. And I just went for women who was like insane, like really attractive. Like I'm talking about like, dude, because here's what's funny, guys. Here's what y'all don't understand about women who are attractive. Y'all, the reason why these women who are like 6s and 7s and maybe 5s out of 10s, the reason why they have huge egos is because the guys who are more attractive than them are always approaching them. Because they think, oh man, that girl who looks really good, she probably gonna reject me, man. She a 9 out of 10, she a 10 out of 10, she gonna reject me. So let me just go talk to this girl who's a 5 out of 10, who is 6 out of 10. She ain't gonna reject me. And guess what? She most likely gonna reject you because she already getting tons of offers. This is why it's best for you to go for the most attractive women. You gotta condition yourself. You don't settle for nothing trash or something that you just see, or I think I can get this. No, go. You got to shoot for the stars when it comes to women. Because here's what's gonna happen. Let's say you get that woman who's a 5 or 6 out of 10. Y'all holding hands in the store. You gonna see that woman who's a 9 out of 10. I've been there. Like I was with like an adjustable 6 or 7, and I'm out and about with this girl. And guess what? I'm still looking at other females who look good. Like, man, this girl, man, you just looking like. And then on top of that, your girl that you walking with, who's a 7 out of 10, she can feel that you looking at other females. So you doing both of y'all a disservice. Get rid of that chick who's a 6 out of 10, who's a 7 out of 10. Just totally get rid of her and start just approaching 9s or 10s out of 10. Like just start getting out there and eating, man. Like no fear. That's what life is about. Now you have to take calculated risk, but at the same time, listen, you got to have. And when it comes to women, man, you got to have no fear. If women sniff fear, especially if she's a good-looking girl, it's over with. It's done with. It's over with. Shout out to KC dropping bombs again. High-value men are getting average women validation and attention. Exactly, guys. Unique 9. You guys are more attractive than y'all think, man. You're more good looking than you actually believe you are. But the fact of the matter is, so many guys are afraid, so they think, well, and a lot of times because y'all on these dating apps that y'all deal with these overweight plus size single mothers, so y'all get out in the real world and you see a girl who's in shape, you like, oh man, she ain't ooh man. I just got a notification for something. But but y'all deal with these like women. Let's get back to the lecture. Um, that might be a story for maybe a year or two down the road. But like you guys are dealing with these women who are like fives and sixes on dating apps, and then you get out in the real world and you sitting there like, man, that girl gonna reject me. Why? Yeah, she gonna reject you because you never talk to that type of woman. I always equate it to sports like basketball. Let's say you're in practice, you're used to shooting layups. Like let's say you're a big man. Let's say you play power forward or center, and coach just got you shooting Mike and layups, or just layups. You just shoot. All you shoot is layups, 5 feet and in. When it comes to the game, when you out there and they pass you the ball at the 3-point line, you wide open, you be like, oh, you gonna try to shoot it, you most likely gonna airball because you didn't practice that shot, or you gonna miss. That's the same thing with women. If you're used to dealing with women who are 4 and 5 and 6 out of 10s, overweight women, single mothers, chicks with bad attitudes, you doing strictly layups. Oh, this easy. Yeah, these layups easy, man. Left hand, right hand, reverse layup. Then when you out there in the field and you see a woman who look really good, who's a 9 or a 10 or in your eyes, that's a 3-point shot. You ain't practiced that. Only thing you practiced was just straight layups. All right, well, layups. You ain't interacting with no attractive women, so now you're sitting there scared, and you're like, man, I don't know what to do, man. You're gonna be starstruck. You understand? Shout out to KC says, getting tired. Just wanted to say thank you for all. Appreciate theirs. Have a good night. Shout out to KC for dropping another 50 shekel bomb. She dropped 100. She dropped 150 shekels today. Casey, make sure you are always contributing when you come here. For all you guys, for that matter. Don't let her outdo you like that. And guys, again, Casey and all you guys, if you want a consultation with me, go ahead, shoot me an email. Or you guys got my number, just like text me, but preferably shoot me an email. Stunting the growth when we go that route, right? High value men are going to average, below average women, validation and attention. That's why, man, I ain't talking to sleeping with no overweight chick. I'm out here working and grinding. What I'm gonna validate you for? Guys, get a live stream a thumbs up, man. Go ahead and ask. I mean, you already asked, Casey. And you guys are Apex Predator members. Like, of course, ask. I'm looking for questions that Predators ever asked. And moderators. Yeah, man. Y'all gotta to get the most out of life, y'all gotta be in the. Because here's what's going on. The reason why y'all not good with women. I thought I was making a video like this, but I might as well get to y'all now. The reason why you're not successful with women or getting the women that you want is because you're focusing on getting too many women. See, if you got your purpose, if you're working on your body, if you're meditating, if you're learning, that's going to take up most of your time throughout your day and in your life. Right? Now, you still got to get out and approach and interact with women and do whatever you got to do. But that's going to consume your day and your week for the most part. So when you see a woman and you make things happen, y'all exchange numbers or whatever, y'all hang out, she won't be the end all be all of your life, and you won't think that, man, I don't got no women. Yeah, the reason why you are obsessed with you don't have no women like that is because you don't have that much going on in your life. Casey says, if a guy said he was going to call me back on Tuesday and now it's Thursday, is he trying to get me to chase him? It's not happening. Unique Mind, I am soon. It's a whole process. Well, Casey, you got to call the show because here's the thing. There's more to it than that. Call the show, Casey. There's more to it than that. We gotta really get out to the nitty gritty. What's really going on with that situation? Because this thing, it's good for not just yourself, but it's good for us men as well. Because there's a lot of females that do this. Oh, now you too tired. Then don't comment no more. I ain't playing this game. I'm talking about you too tired. Ain't no female. Here's the thing. When women say that crap, ain't no female too tired. You playing these games. Because here's the thing. If Casey happened to call, Casey, I'm going to dig it all out of you. I'm gonna dig it all out of you. Now I know it's gonna be some flaws in that little story. Right? Probably getting piped down or something. But let's continue with the show. Right, you weren't too tired to write that message. But that's another thing. Oh, ain't gonna let you outdo me. Shout the sweaty try hard. Look at these guys, man. That's what I'm saying. Y'all letting a female outdo y'all? KC breaking bread? All type of, listen, shout the sweaty try hard. Dropping 50 shekels. Appreciate you, sweaty try hard. All the guys, all the individuals who do support, listen, I appreciate you. It goes a long way because it keeps me motivated and keeps me consistent and disciplined. There's some days I'm like, man, do I want to go live? And I still get up and get y'all to work. So the individuals who do support me, it goes a long way. Trust me, right? Because it does take some work to get up here and do these shows. Again, shout out to Sweaty Try Hard and everybody who has contributed. Means a lot. So we appreciate you, and it motivates us to continue to. Shout out to Unique Mind for contributing early as well. I appreciate you, right? Like, for the main channel, I got so much work for y'all, man. He said keeping the Fiji flowing. Listen, y'all see I'm kind of low. It used to be a juice fund, but I changed my habits, man. It's straight Fiji water. This will not just clean your system out. This will help you sleep better. This will give you clearer skin. All I do is drink Fiji. I mean, I eat, but as far as liquids, all I do is drink Fiji. Period. Right? So, again, let's get back to it. The reason why you guys are like feeling like, man, I don't got no women, is because you're too focused on getting women. Now, what I mean by that is, yes, you shoot your shot, but if you're concerned every day of trying to, man, I got to get some sex today, as opposed to saying, man, I got to get some money today. Man, I got to work on my business today. Man, I got to go to the gym today. Man, I got to bench press more than I did last week. You see how that works? Man, I got to, get this overtime in, man. It's holiday time. I got to do this. And then as you doing what you got to do, you'll start running into women. Now, here's the thing. If let's say you're doing your thing and you ain't getting women or they reject you here and there, it won't phase you like that because that's not your whole purpose of being. That's not, you didn't wake up to get women. You didn't wake up to, I'm on the hunt. You just going out and about doing your thing. You at the store, you getting some food. You just happen to see a chick. Oh, you know what I'm saying? King Heinlein, you a king, man. About to contribute some more when I get my next check. I'm investing recently in stocks and it's going well. Building the future. Shout out to Kane Heinlein. Thank you for contributing, brother. Got a lot of guys. What's one of your favorite foods right now? Off topic for a sec. Favorite foods. What popped up in my head right now was some fried chicken wings. I'm talking about the little ones. I don't really deal with the drumsticks. I like the flats because it's easy to just peel and just. The drumsticks, I'm not a fan of the drumsticks. So when I get food or even if I'm cooking some chicken, all flats. Those little chicken wings. What else come to mind? Burgers, ribs. It's this cupcake shop, cupcake spot. It's not too far from me. They have some good cupcakes. I mean, they good. So I get a couple of those on Fridays. I'm in stocks as well right now. The market is about to bust tomorrow or the next day. Hey, what's going on with this GameStop thing? I've been looking into that a little bit. You know, tips for smooth gym game. Maybe social circle route. Yeah, tips for smooth gym game. Matter of fact, Amir, I got a video that, and I said it like a week or two ago, something like that. I'm just seeing when I'm gonna put it out. But if y'all want to see gym game, be on the lookout for a video on the main channel. That's all I gotta say. You'll see. Listen, y'all know I'm out there in the field like that. I gotta show my work. I can't be talking about some man. Get out here and approach and talk to women, and I'm not doing it, and I'm just sitting around. No, I'm actually out here. So be on the lookout for some gym game. It's gonna be some women in the video, or a female. You gonna see. You guys gonna enjoy it. But a tip for gym game is number one, don't be afraid to interact with women. Trust me, it's not hard. Even if you got your mask on, it's not hard. Guys, let me tell y'all this. The women are actually having unprotected sex out here. They've been doing it for a long time. Before the virus. They've been doing it for decades. Like they will have you, let's be honest, have y'all met a female? And keep it 100. She's attractive and you smash her raw the first go round. Let's be honest, man. I done did that. A chick look good and you know, y'all did it too. Don't try to act like, man, Darius, you crazy, man. Nah, y'all did it too. You know what I'm saying? A girl look good. You like, man, she look, man. And you ask like, hey, you on birth control? She like, yeah, I am. You like, okay, let me slip in real quick, right? I'm looking at comments, but what I'm trying to say is, these women, they're having unprotected sex. These women got on masks. You think they like, oh, the virus, oh. They hooking up with dudes raw. They smashing dudes raw. They ain't talking about getting them checked. Even if you like been in a relationship, like women do this shit. Women do this too. Like y'all hanging out, y'all been together, or y'all been dating for like a month or two. Like it's usually that like 2 month route. You've been using a condom every single time, and then after that, you just like stop using it. But guess what? Y'all don't get checked though, do y'all? Come on, man. Listen, man. Y'all don't think I know what y'all be doing. Y'all don't think I know what y'all be doing? Y'all having sex. It's probably like after like the 4th time y'all had sex with a condom, you just say, all right, I'm just take it off. You don't even like warn her. She just like hop on top of you. Because women like that feeling. Nobody, you ain't getting checked like that. Now that's some people do, but you ain't getting checked like that for the most part. Let's keep it real. So when it comes to the virus and the mask over your mouth, these females ain't worried about that. They gotta do it like you gotta do it. They gotta wear the mask like you. All you gotta do is say, hey, just approach her like you would do normally. She was like, oh my God, no, 6 feet back. He said that bareback like serious. Listen, man. Woo! Listen, that bareback life. And you just stayed in shorty. I mean, you just tap, tap. Trust. Listen, man. Y'all think women don't like... Hey, it's getting late though, man. But we gonna still cook. Y'all see my eyes getting kind of low? I can talk with my eyes closed, man. Listen, that bareback life will how you eating out here. Especially if you smashing a chick from the back. Like, guys, I remember it's some females, they don't even got a butt like that. Like, it's some females, they butt ain't that big, but if they bend over, it's spread. Right? Like, when you bend them over, like, they butt ain't that big, but when you bend over, it's just straight up spread. So you just lacing up. Crease game. That bareback, rock, like doggies, bareback from the back, man, you literally eating. Stoning her. Literally, you straight just stoning her. Knock, knock, knock. Straight from the back. That's all it is, man. Drill game. I'm talking about drilling. I remember one time it was so good with this female, I literally had my hands at parade rest behind my back, drilling her. Like I was in the military again. Like straight up like this. Hands, listen, straight up. I'm drilling her from the back, and my hands just like this. Drill, drill. Literally, my hands at parade rest like this for all my military guys. And I'm just drilling. Raw. I put my hand on my head as if I'm about to sleep. Hey, man, seriously. Literally like this. Guys, listen, I done been like this. Because I'm like, man, I ain't playing with you. Like this, literally, you cleaning up. Pat. Crease game. And those are the ones, guys, when you don't, it's crease game and you literally lacing her up when you know, like when your hands start like getting behind your head or you go on parade rest or you just like, or your hands like if you ain't touching her, because what it's going to be all pipe. Like, that's why like sometimes when you touching her, like you got to like this, like it's like you don't get the full experience. You don't get the full experience, man. Like you gotta be. It's all matter of fact. It's guys. Think of it like a roller coaster. Like let's say you right. Let's say you on like on the Raging Bull or something like that, like some roller coaster. In order for you to get the full experience, you can't be holding on to the thing like this, like woo. No, when you go up all the way to the top, you gotta put your hands and be like woo, so you can get that whole experience. Not like this, like, ooh. No, you gotta, that's how it is with females. Clapping up from the back, man, you got to get the full experience. Cold approach is uncomfortable and warm approach is comfortable. Yeah, cold approach, guys, is uncomfortable. Like, a lot of guys be like, man, just, like, you can do it, but at the same time, your success rate is gonna, like, be slim to none. Like it's better if you like if a female look at you for like 2 seconds at least. Like I always do the 2, maybe 3 seconds. Like it's easy for a woman to look at you for she can't. You telling me she can't look at you for 2 to 3 seconds, dude? Like it's not even that hard. A woman can't look at you for one 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. You telling me you can't get that? Because she hasn't ever seen you yet in cold approach. Now you can cold approach if you want. Like you like that's not you can do that. It is all a numbers game, but I noticed you have more success when a woman like gives you at least 2 to 3 seconds of eye contact, at least. But you can still, approach just off GP, just like, heck, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Crease game. Got it, thanks. I'll just be approaching. Yeah, I mean, you can, like, it's not, like, bad. You can open the chick up wherever. Like, it's easy to open the chick up. Like I said in the store example. Like, I'm coming in, I'm like, oh, what you shopping for today? And she's like, oh, I'm shopping, getting a few things, groceries. Oh, okay, listen, what's your name? Yada, yada, yada. And, hey, let's do some shopping together. Me and you, come on. And you get a car, she get a car, and she's like, oh, okay, cool. And y'all just, in the same kind of aisle, you just kind of talking, or you got a little basket, and y'all just you chopping it up a little bit. You say, okay, I'm gonna let you get back to shopping. Listen, let's get together, hang out sometime. It's so you can open like that. It's a lot of different ways you can open, and I talk about this on the Patreon. That's why I don't give like pickup stuff or I don't give too much verbal game on the main channel because that stuff is exclusive stuff. I know what to give you guys and what not to give you guys, right? So there's a lot of ways you can open depending on the circumstance and the situation and where you guys at. That's on the Patreon, and I do consultations with opening women. So one approach is the way she gives you choosing signals. Yes. Sometimes it's warm, but I have gotten many girls in school that way. Got it, thinks I just be approaching. It's a numbers game, guys. I'm just saying, as I've been out here in the field, like over the years, a lot of guys who've been out here too, unless like you at like a big function or like a bar or club, approaching a woman is like you can do it. I should say, it's easier to approach a woman. Because if I'm in a bar or a function and the music is going boom, 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 like I'm not even cold approaching because everybody in a little spot. Everybody's in the bar, everybody's in the club. So me cold approaching, that's not even cold approaching. It's just everybody's warm. If you want to say warm approach, everybody's bouncing off and rubbing shoulders and stuff like that. Everybody's here and there, and the music is going. So, but that's why there's no such thing as cold approaching in a venue. But if you like out and about wherever, maybe at the mall or at the park, something like that, that's different. Sometimes a warm will give you choosing signals and be on some goofy games. Yeah, man. Hey, got some chicks that be doing that silly stuff too, man. Those goofy games, yeah, and that's another thing. Like I said, you just gotta like keep it moving, like whatever, man. It is what it is. Yeah, like choosing signals is like it's something that is real. Now some guys, it's like, man, I'm gung ho. I'm just out here, man. I don't care about those signals. Like, yeah, I've been there, but I can tell you right now, like, from a female's perspective, because they've talked to me and told me, like, just me asking them, so how do you feel about a random dude just like, boom, popping up? They straight up, they just tell me it's like kind of odd. They get startled. They're like, Now, when it comes to example, like let's say you guys are in a store and you got your cart walking and y'all about to approach each other, you can bring up something about like food that's in that aisle. Or you could bring up like something in the frozen section. Like bring up something like that. That's you opening her up. You're not cold approaching per se because you guys are both like kind of meeting. I don't even like the word cold because I don't like the cold. Chicago is a cold place. It's like freaking 8 degrees outside right now. I don't like the cold. So that word, I just like, that's why I use my videos interacting with women. Because that's what it is. You're just interacting, not just like cold approach. That's what people call it, but I just say, hey, I'm interacting with a woman. Some cold approach can throw her off. Trust me, it can. Women have told me like it just throws them off. Like guys, I'm telling you, women, if y'all know seduction, women initiate they initiate 90% of the seduction. You know how? They look at you. They play with their hair. They do certain things because women want to approach, but they're afraid to approach. So by default, what they're going to do is twirl their hair. What they're going to do is look at you. That's them signaling that, hey, I'm available. Like women, guys, this is key right here. I'm going to drop some wisdom on y'all. When a woman it's this girl at the gym. I remember her for a while back. Nice, she has some nice sky blue eyes, nice shape. I mean, good looking girl. And I'm walking like this, and clearly there's nobody like kind of in our pathway. And guess what? She just kept her head forward. And I look at her like clearly. You're supposed to look at somebody. It's like I could push you over, like I could smack in your face, everything. Like when a woman don't want you to talk to her, what she's gotta do is just keep her hair straight, or she'll look over here, or she'll look down. That's because she don't want you to talk to her, and she know that women can sense your confidence, but at the same time they don't want you to talk to them. Like they can sense when you gonna talk to them as a man. Like women can sense, guys, when you gonna shoot your shot. This is why, like, if y'all ever been around women, like seeing a woman you like walking around or walking towards, like she just look over you, look through you, or just keep their hair straight, and like you're like, that's because she don't want you to talk to her. Like, but when women want you to talk to her, you know what they'll do? They'll give out those signals. They'll look at you. They'll like, come around you. But trust me, because here's the thing: women want to approach too. They want to get out there too. But again, social norms is basically telling them don't do it. Okay, that's fine. So what they do is they try their best to like let you know, hey, I'm available, by like going to the same aisle as you. I remember this one chick. We was in the same aisles, the same 4 aisles. Like I'm over here, then I just, I'm way over, like 4 hours over. And hypothetically, she just happened to be there. Then I go over here, she over there. Then I'm over here, she over. Like you. Then I remember I was like, "You following me?" And she was like, "No, I know we keep meeting each other." I'm like, "Yo, yeah. Hey, what's your name?" I just hop right into it. You following me? And guess what? She's like, and she just smiled and like had a really high pitched voice, a little feminine chick. I opened right up to it. That's how I opened. You follow me? It's like, I know. I saw you over in the bread aisle. I know. Hey, what's your name? I forgot the chick name. I don't remember. Oh, I'm Darius. And then guess what? Extended my hand, shook her hand. Oh, okay. I'm like, hey, how often do you come to the store? Open her up easy. Hey, listen, I'm gonna get back shopping, but we should get together and hang out sometime. Oh, okay, that'd be cool. Boom, boom, bam. Y'all see over and over. It's the same technique I give you guys. It's the same thing over and over again. It's nothing like extravagant that you have to do with these chicks. For the Fiji Fun Deers, you're cooking that fire for us tonight. Shout out from Bucktown. Shout out to Mr. JB. Man, y'all listen. Malala Elephant. Y'all listen. guys, you guys are coming through big time. You guys are giving this real work, man. I'm giving you guys wisdom. I appreciate you guys supporting. Shout out to JB, contributing to the Fiji Fund, Malala Elephant, collection plate time. Listen, guys are really out here getting it in, right? So this is, thank you, Malala Elephant. Love you, man. There we go. Let's get it. I've been there with her too. Yeah, so it's like when you guys are out here, just understand that here's the big key. You're going to have to get out the house. Okay? I said this in a previous video, a couple of them. You're going to have to get out. I never forget, it's a video that I was making. It was these four words will attract women. It has like a whole, like close to 200,000 views. But I remember I'm outside and it was kind of warm that day. And I'm like, I got my thing set up against the brick. And it's a female, like y'all can see her. But she's like looking and walking her dog. She's like maybe 20 feet from me. And guess what? She's just like looking, good looking girl. I'm talking about, man, if I wasn't focused on my thing, like, she's a solid 10. She's walking her dog. She walked down and she kind of like over kind of by me a little, like, you know, just in my area a little bit. And then after I finished my video, I kind of looked at her a little bit. I paused and then she looking, and guess what? That's a choosing signal. This is what happens when you guys are out there on your purpose. And guys, when I'm out here doing videos outside, man, I meet tons of chicks. I remember I was doing a video in like I think it was August, late August, right? This past year, and it was a female and it was a married couple, right? This is how, like, when you're out there in the field, this is what happens. So it's a married couple. They're probably like in their 50s, right? A man and a woman, and she like, I got my tripod set up, and she's like, I stopped, and she's like, because they're on a bridge, and her wife or his wife turns around and is like, so what are you doing your video for? So what are you working on? Like, the wife stopped. I'm like, and I'm looking at the husband like, yo, you gonna let her just stop on the bridge? And that's kind of, it's like, if my chick did that, no, that wouldn't even happen. But that's what happens when you're doing something and you're out and about and you're on your purpose and you out here making moves and you're just out in the world. That's what's gonna happen. When women love, guys, women love the camera. So if you're out here doing your thing, they're gonna take interest and know anyway. I had so many women just like just be looking and matter of fact, I had these old females, right? These older chicks. They was like in their 60s. I swear to God. And it was just past summer. I was doing the video how to attract women without saying anything. That was the video. And I'm sitting, and then there was these two older ladies. They was in their 60s, and they were walking, and they stopped, and they're like, so, you know, they start just having a conversation with me, and they kind of got into relationships and everything, and it was just funny. And I was talking to these older women for like at least 20 minutes. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get back to my video and everything, and they're like, oh, that's what happens when you actually out here. This is the benefits of vlogging, but just in general, when you guys are just really outside, enjoying the atmosphere, breathing, not always in the house, just sitting down and like, well, I'm gonna get on the dating app. I'll wait till some come to me. No, when you guys out here in the field, you'll see. You will have immense opportunities because the most attractive women are actually outdoors. They're not on dating apps. Attractive women ain't on dating apps like that. I mean, they might like, you might get a couple attractive women, but most of them like 5s and 6s. Like, let's be honest. It's the most attractive woman you're gonna get on a dating app. She's gonna be like a 6, maybe 7, like maybe a 7, right? Shout out to Love Elephant. Thank you, brother, for coming through. Doo-Wop says, Fiji Farm Brothers, stay hydrated on here. Thank you, Doo-Wop. TJ McAvoy, Jensen, love your wisdom there. Salute pillars. Thank you, TJ. Love you, man. All the guys who've been supporting big time, JB, Malevolent Elephant, KC, she probably sleep or probably get piped down somewhere. She contributed big time. Sweaty Try Hard, he contributed big time. Kane, Amir, all these guys, man. You guys really supported me tonight. It's a cesspool of damaged women, whales, and yeah, man. Attractive women online dating has an inbox full of simps, so low odds of getting her attractive women in person don't get approached, so much better odds. Exactly. Thank you, Malevolent. Like, guys, you gotta realize attractive women in person, like for starters, they're more attractive than women online. Two, it's so much easier. Like y'all, it's so much easier. Like online, man. I remember I got so mad. I was angry at online dating because I'm like, man, dude, I can't be this unattractive. Like, and I'm sitting there like, you a single mother who's overweight with a long list of demands, and you start looking at these females' profiles. I had put one up on Instagram. Somebody sent me, and matter of fact, let me pull it up right now. This is what this female said on Instagram. Shout out to Jonathan. He sent this to me. Her name is Hannah. She's 26. She says, full-time teacher, part-time people hater, and no time for bull. I professionally stress bake, so there's always sweets around. I'm a shy being, and I will never message first. I'm obsessed with my cat Loki. And yes, he is named after that Loki. He's a menace. If he doesn't like you, I don't know what to tell you. Like that's the type of females that's on these dating apps. Trash, man. Absolute trash. Straight up. Crazy. I tell y'all, man, get off those apps. Get off the apps. The more you stay on those apps, the more frustrated you get, the more angry you get. You're going to be like, man, dude, man, oh, I'm so mad. Dating apps aren't for us, man, especially high value men. Yeah, guys, there's no high value men on dating apps like that. Because high value men have the courage to interact with women that they want. Guys on dating apps don't have the... Guys, there's a correlation. Men on dating apps, let's be honest, you don't have the confidence to interact with women you really want. So you're on dating apps to try to get some quick sex. All of you guys. Myself before too. I thought it would be easy on dating apps, but what it does was it was feeding an entitled, unattractive beast, which is these females on there, and then it was lowering my confidence and making me lazy, stunting my growth socially. Right? That's what dating apps do. High value men I don't know dating apps. Just like you see attractive women dating out on dating apps like that. Now you might see a few on Tinder here and there, but attractive women, they ain't on no dating apps like that, man. Got to get off those, man. I know it's gonna be hard, but you got to get off. Heck, it ain't gonna be that hard. Because I'm telling you, the success rate on a dating app is extremely low. And on top of that, you're gonna get women who play goofy games anyway. On top of that, the reason why she's on a dating app is because she's not wanted in public. Dudes don't want to approach her like that. She's unapproachable, number one. Number two, she's not feminine, most likely. And number three, she's too unattractive to get out where high value men will be. I.e. the gym. High value men hit the gym. These females on dating apps, they don't hit the gym. So they're not even exposed to be around high value men. High value men are actually outdoors. These freaking single mothers, these overweight trash chicks, they ain't outside like that. If they're outside, they're like with a group of they're with women who you would never approach. This is why they go to dating apps, because they know they trash. Just like men go to dating apps because they're afraid. They have no confidence in themselves. Dating apps aren't for us, man. It's just incredible how delusional they are on dating apps. Yeah, it gets you mad, don't it? If you don't like my size, then boy, bye, swipe left. That's what I see. Yeah, I see it all the time. Reason why these women are in certain categories. Yeah, exactly. These females, man. Listen, man, y'all better get out in this field. Y'all better enjoy life. Go outside. Check y'all mail, man. You could be checking your mail. Guess what? It's a female right there. And here's what's funny about when you interact with women. People know when you're not socially awkward. Like, give you an example, guys. When you like are out and about, how do I describe it? You can just look at certain people and tell that they're socially awkward. You can't, like, if you guys just out there, you can look and tell, like, he's like, you know, he just come to the store, get his snack, and he gone. He get his snack, he gone. He got his head down, he gone. He get a few snacks, he gone. Even women, you can tell. These overweight chicks, these chicks who like unattractive, who like the chicks that you see on dating apps, how do they be looking out in public when you be seeing them? They got a big coat on, big jackets. They just look like the rejects of society. But if you see attractive women, guess what? They walking, they probably got some heels on, they got their head up. They trying to be seen because they want an attractive guy to notice them. They want a high value man to approach them. That's the difference. Yeah, it's really easy to spot awkward chicks. Vibrant Energy tells about social awkward men and women. Yeah. And here's the funny thing, guys, about like high value men and confident men. When high value men, and stop me if I'm wrong. When high value men see each other, what do we usually do in public? Hey, how's it going, man? We automatically give each other the high value, hey, heads up type of thing. We automatically speak to each other because being high value is contagious. So when you out there at the store, when you out there at different places, even at the gym, guess what? Dudes stop me like, hey man, where you get your shoes from? We just talk and whatever. High value men recognize high value men, so we always speak to each other because we always have our head up. I always get, a random hey from a dude. From dudes all the time where I'm at the gym, the store, the wherever. Always. That's because high value men recognize high value men. Men who are just like not, just guys who just, here's the thing. Being socially awkward, you can break that. You know how you can break being socially awkward? Just go to a freaking mall. Go out, go by yourself. Don't go with nobody else. Go to a mall and spend all day in the mall. And I want you to people watch. I want you to go in different stores. When you go somewhere, whatever store you go into, guess who's going to speak to you? The associate. She going to say, hey, how's it going? Can I help you with everything? Guess what? You're going to have to talk. You're going to say, oh, no. Whatever store you go into, Foot Locker, whatever store you go into, you know what they're going to say? Hey, how's it going? Can I help you with anything? You got to talk. All you got to do is go to a mall on a Saturday, on whatever day for that matter, but preferably Saturday. All that socially awkward stuff going to go away. They're going to force you to talk when you out there. Because you're going to have to go into a store eventually. And on top of that, you're getting you're getting used to being around people. I get that kind of small talk all the time. I didn't recognize it until you said something, Darius. Yeah, sweaty, try hard, interact with each other without hesitation. Yeah, man. That's why, guys, you gotta practice just going out, man. That's all it is. It's not even a bad thing. Here's what's funny, guys. Um, you know how many men are afraid to talk to women? Like they're afraid to just interact with them. Like there's so many men, it's insane. Matter of fact, the vast majority of men on this planet are afraid to interact and talk to a woman. So when you do it, you already got the upper hand. You already listen. You're head and shoulders above all type of dudes, man. Because they're sitting at home doing this or on a dating app, or they see a female, they think, man, she look good, but I ain't gonna say nothing. Right? I small talk with some Asian girl yesterday, was nervous, but still got her number. Yeah. Because here's the thing, guys. Here's what's funny. Even if you like a little nervous, like, and women can feel like that they'll just be like, oh, it's all right. They wouldn't even like, they don't think about it like you do. Like you think like, like they just looking like, okay, because they're more nervous than you. They're just proud that you say, okay, man, this guy has confidence. He approached me. Thank God somebody approached me. Like, so they don't even think about it like you think about interacting and talking to women. They just think about like, well, this guy, he's they just in the moment. They don't, right? This is why, like I said before, guys, like all the bad boys, all the guys who you like, man, she look good. Why she with him? You know why she with that loser guy? Because guess what? He actually had the guts to get out there in the field and just start talking to women. That's why. This is why most nice guys or most guys are like, man, dude, man, she look good. How he get her? You know how? He took this step forward and made things happen. This is why. What's she gonna do? She gonna look at you and say, hey man, you seem like a nice guy, choose me. No. She probably give you a choosing signal, but you probably look at her like, oh, guess what? That bad boy, the guy you think is a loser, he gonna capitalize on that choosing signal that she give. Matter of fact, she probably don't get no choosing signal. He just gonna say, hey, he just gonna flag her down. She gonna, what? Hey, and she gonna sit there and guess what? She gonna rock with him. She don't got no choice because the good guy, the guy who would be actually a good candidate, who has his life together, he ain't making that move. He's still thinking like, man, where is she? That's the difference. I'll be honest, I still have a bit of fear to interact with women. Have been like that my entire life. Just now getting rid of the shy guy mentality. It's tough for me because I was born like this. Every man was born like that. No man was born with charisma. No man was born with confidence. No man was born with gene how to talk to women. It just started to happen. When you go to the inner city, guys be whistling and saying, hey, yeah, hey, yo, hey, I can't even whistle. There we go. They just know how to whistle. They whistle about 1,000 times in a month. Guess what? They got 20 females. They practice whistling. I mean, dudes in the inner city, they can whistle far. I mean, you like, what the hell? You hear, it come 3 blocks down. And guess what? Females know, oh, who is that? Just like you like, who? Females know. Listen, the dudes who have the most game, are the guys who live in the inner city. I'm going to drop y'all off in there. Because guess what? They don't got no type of money like that. They don't probably got no car like that. Maybe most likely not. They ride the bus or they foot it everywhere. They don't got what you got. They don't got that like that real. They don't got no house like that. They don't got no real education like that. Most likely, all they got is what they have, and they still be pulling bad chicks all the time. The hood dudes be like, "Shorty, come here," and they whistle. Literally, you got to put yourself in uncomfortable and dangerous situations. Well, not necessarily dangerous when you go to, right. All right, guys, love you, man. We will end the live stream. Thank you guys for showing up, contributing, coming through. Appreciate you guys. Other than that, we're going to end the live stream. Make sure everybody give it a like. Give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. Unique Man, everybody who supported. We dropping the video most likely tomorrow on the main channel, possibly. And I just want to get 4 out to you guys. Then we're going back to our most likely our regular scheduled streaming or videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're going live either Saturday or if not Saturday, definitely Sunday. All right. I didn't go live this past Sunday because the NFL playoffs was on. I didn't want to interrupt no guys and nothing like that. So I'll let you guys enjoy that. Other than that, we are.